Good evening, Gooners. Welcome to the watch along. Wayne will be joining us very shortly. There's been a few technical glitches with getting hold of the stream. So look, you'll be with me for now. But look, we've got we made a few changes today, so it's actually I find it quite interesting. He's gone with Gyökeres and Havertz in the same team. So I mean, Wayne wanted to see that for ages. I'm actually looking forward to see how that works, and it could be it's an idea. He's experimented a little bit with the squad. Good to see Calafiori and Mosquera get some minutes. He's made Ben White the captain. Eze's in there as well. He's got Odegaard on the bench. But no, look, I'm mostly looking forward to this Gyökeres and Havertz combined. So let's see how we get on with that. But yeah, look, if you're new around here, hit the like button. Get involved in the comments for tonight's game. It's going to be probably a bit of a chilled one. 2 seconds. How you doing, Wayne? You sorted, mate?
How you doing, mate? You all right?
Yeah. Your sound quality's a bit better, but we'll just bear with it, yeah?
Yeah. You have to bear with me, guys, today. Some technical issues. Let me have a look here a second. And
maybe if you got any headphones, Wayne, maybe whack them in. It might improve your sound quality. Jasper, good evening, mate. He's put R9, Havertz, and Victor Naziro starting. Either we will bury them or we will miss. Yeah. I'm quite confident about tonight. I think that the bottom of the league, they've hardly scored a goal. They've not won a game. Evening, Chris. Welcome back to the show, buddy. Complete 11 change. That's what we needed. Team looked tired against Man United. They did, mate. And I think that the Havertz combination is going to be interesting to see. If that works out really well, and then it might be a decision for Leeds. Yeah, just let you know, guys. No time card this evening. I'm still trying to sort that out. That I'll be ready for the next game. So apologies for that. Wayne sounds like he's going to take off with his laptop. So bear with me.
What's happening? Is it feeding back? Is it time? A
little bit, mate. Yeah. It's fine. I'm sure we'll make do.
Sorry, we've had a bit of technical difficulties here with them changing into TNT Fault 7. So
yeah.
There with us, guys.
Just Pennant put, do you think we can beat a team that has Almighty in their name? Well, yeah, you'd think, wouldn't you? Yeah. This is a game where I think it's probably the perfect game to have after the game against Man United. We can rest some players, get some goals on the board, and hopefully a lot of goals. Hopefully Havertz gets a goal. I think Gyökeres needs a goal. But yeah, he's got Martinez on the left, Madueke on the right. He's playing Havertz in that midfield three. So I'd imagine he probably will at some point go up top with Gyökeres. But look, I'm expecting a comfortable victory. Do you know what? Fair play to the Arsenal supporters. Looks like we've packed the stadium out.
There's a lot of people saying that was there's a lot of tickets available. People want to go, don't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's gone with a young bench as well. He's got a few youngsters on the bench. So this week has been all about Slate and Odegaard. If Eze doesn't perform today, do questions need to be asked? Well, I think they do, mate. If he can't perform against the lowest ranked team in the Champions League, that are pretty much getting beat by most teams, then yeah, he does deserve pelters in my eyes. They should be controlling this game with the qualities that he's got. But this is an opportunity, right, with these games, to go to Arteta and go, guys, you want to be knocking down a manager's door, going, I want to start against Leeds, and these are the sort of games where you put a spanner in the works. Chris has said Leeds and Sunderland are must-win games. City have Spurs and Liverpool away next. Yeah, they do, mate. Yeah, Leeds away ain't going to be easy. Sunderland at home is a potential banana skin, but I think that it's one that we should overcome, right? But Chris, if you want to win the league, you've got to win these games, right?
Yeah. Sorry, are you still getting feedback off my thing?
A little bit, mate. Yeah. Did you not go with my other idea?
Well, do guys, bear with me. I will be joining Tony. I'm just going to do an alternative thing because buying a Chinese laptop isn't up to scratch, obviously, guys. So don't do it off Amazon if any of you.
I'm buying laptops from Temu, mate.
I mean, no offense to any Chinese people, but this laptop has let me down several times. Bear with me, Tone. I'm going to do the alternative, and I'll be back in a couple of minutes, guys. See you soon.
About to kick off. Go on, mate. No problem. No probs. Cool. First half is underway. Cool. They're rough and tumble already. First free kick given away. They're gonna turn up. It's a big game for them. They're top of the league. They're gonna try their very best. This feels like an FA Cup game. You know, when you play a championship side. This is that's got that feeling where we should be winning comfortably. Oh, it's unlucky there for Havertz. It's not a bad ball, that. Looking at their lineup, it looks like FIFA regions. Yeah, it does, mate. It does. It's good to see Calafiori back. That's one thing that I would say. Calafiori back in the team is only a positive for us. League One side leagues, yeah, but the standard's going to be completely different. We should. I expect us to 3-0, 3-0, 4-0. Score predictions, guys. What do you reckon? Just need to get some goals. You know, some good goals. He's modelling duties to finish. But yeah, he has, mate. Calvin Klein run out of aftershaves to sell. Oh, what a ball. Come on, your throat. Go on. Jokered, bury that. Yes. 1-0. Good start. Brilliant start. Brilliant start. That's what we needed. What we needed, guys. Good finish, that. Really good finish. So you know what? Why don't? It's a great goal, but at the same time, where the fuck is that against your United and stuff like that? Is it because he don't get the space? What? Why do we not? Why do we not see that? Bear with me, guys. I will be getting a better system for watching longs. I'm working on it in the background. But sorry, a few comments here. Well done. Got some 6-0. Jasper, oh yeah, minimum 6-0. Yeah, look, that's expected, mate. I expect us to absolutely batter him. 4-0. Mate, where's your head at since Sunday and after the Arteta presser? I am seriously sad at the state of affairs. If the boos in the stands are real for the team, who is top everywhere, crowd can be better. Joe, what? I don't know if you joined the stream yesterday, Charles. We was discussing that, and my call to action was to calm down, because I feel like we're still firing all four fronts. There's no need for it. There's no need for the booing. We don't need to boo. Right, yes, it was a shocking performance, but we was always going to lose at home. Right, we unbeaten in 17. We was always going to lose one, and unfortunately, it was the team we lost to. That's what. But then, yeah, I don't agree with the booing. Definitely not. There's other clubs that are in the mud, right? Where we're booing our team for losing at home. The first time this season, and we're in January, end of January, but approaching Feb. So, potential penalty check. Oh, he's going to the screen. Thank God. I missed that, guys. What happened? Yeah, changing mine 6-0. I might get a penny. Havertz in the 10 for Leeds. Great ball. Yep. Oh, what's he doing there? Why are you putting his shirt? He's not going anywhere. That's sloppy. Come on, that's bad. We've all been calling for Calafiori to come back in the team. That is absolutely. Oh, what's he doing there? Let him go. Let Kepa deal with it. If he has a shot and scores, he has a shot and scores. God, Jesus Christ. That's clumsy, isn't it? That is a clumsy foul. It's definitely a penny. If he's gone to the screen, he's going to give that. Still good. Resting players for the games to come. No, definitely, Chris. Yeah, we need to rest players. mean, looks like Calafiori's going to give away a penny. That's probably lack of fitness. Jesus Christ, he's going to give that, isn't he? Yeah, he's giving it up. That is pure clumsiness from him. Really clumsy, you know. Really clumsy. Really clumsy. No need for it. What's he doing? That's bad. Thing is, most of us are going to be calling for him to start against Leeds, but if he's not up to pace, then you know, Jaspenda, yeah. Now that's bad. If we don't keep a clean sheet against no, yeah, well, yeah. 7-1. Oh, you've changed your mind, Chris. Yeah, 7-1, mate. Well, bloody hell. We're clumsy. That back four has never played together as well. So, you know, could be a few sloppy errors in this game. Kepa fancies himself on penalties. Joe, when Kepa goes in goal, I always think of that FA Cup semi-final when he refused to come out of goal. Do you remember that? That was honestly hilarious. Can you imagine if you've done that to Arteta? He'd probably... Oh, that's a good pen. Side netting. How's he taunting the crowd? Mate, how are you taunting the crowd? Get back in your box. It's taunting the crowd. Brilliant. I've got to laugh at that. One all, guys. 1-1. Calafiori, hang your head in shame, my friend. That is absolutely disgraceful. FIFA region. Jorginho has taken the penalty. Yeah, bloody hell. Got a few... Where are they? What country are they from? I've not done any research on them. Sorry, guys. I've slacked on this stream. It's a good penalty, though. Side netting. Ain't saving them. They're in Champions League. They're no mugs. But we should be comfortably beating these. But yeah, I think Arteta will be really disappointed to concede. I'm in the 7 minutes 20 seconds, guys. If you follow along, apologies. I'm also out of time card. Martin Elneny is a good game, didn't he? Conceding against Leeds. Calafiori can't start against Leeds. Well, he might do, Chris. Because he trusts him, didn't he? You know, he trusts him. So look, I'll have to wait and see, mate. All sorted, Wayne?
Yeah, hello, good evening. Yeah, sorry about that, guys. I've kind of missed it there. I mean, my link up, and Calafiori pulling. Oh, what is he doing?
Yeah,
what's he doing, boys?
I was saying to the guys that we're going to be calling him to start against Leeds, but I mean, Chris made a very good point. He can't start against Leeds if he's not up to scratch. Right, it's a corner. Surely we get a few. I hate saying this because we've relied on it against United, but surely we get a few goals from corners. Yeah. Even though Gabs and Saliba's not on the pitch, I fancy Calafiori. Mascara could be quite a threat, and Havertz as well. Be interesting to see how they set up for these with a completely different squad.
What did I say though? And you guys can back me up on the stream and yourself. I've been saying about Kai Havertz and the goal. Havertz to Gyökeres, bang. 1-0 before Calafiori pulls a player back to concede a penalty. But
You know what? Very, very good point. Very good point. It was very direct as well. That's what he needs. Maybe Havertz is the guy.
Why? But what I'm saying, guys, is this is what what Havertz did there. Listen, this is, you might have the space, and I've told you you've got space in the Champions League as well. But you know, that's just a simple thing, isn't it? Play it into his path, and yeah, he kind of hit his heel, but then he's kind of recovered Gyökeres, and that's what he does. If he loses it, he had the speed of thought to do that. So. He needs to stack pad tonight, guys. 3 or 4 goals for the Yock will be lovely.
Yeah, no, definitely.
I'll be back in a sec, Tony. I've already admitted I've lost me can of drink, so bear with me, guys. I've all this excitement.
Get the beers in, mate. Get the beers in.
Well, no beers today, I'm afraid, guys.
No beers today, no? Budget tight, yeah?
No beers.
That's fair. Even creators not sitting back, but Premier Leagues will sit back against us. Yes, mate, they will. The Champions League, you're always going to, even if you play the worst teams, they're still going to come at you and try and play. The Premier League is an evolving league now, I think, where you're going to that every team you play against are going to sit in. It ain't going to be the same against Leeds. They'll do the same. They'll sit in.
Yeah, no, but that's the thing, mate. It's a different, it's a whole different ball game. But
at what point do we start criticising Madueke having nothing on the stats board? At what point do we go out?
You mean it went in the Premier? I mean, he's got a couple of goals in the Champions League, though, dude.
Yeah,
I mean, in the Premier League, you mean?
It's for the price tag, right? And the
chances.
Yeah. That's right, because it ain't like he ain't started some games. At what point do we start going questioning the stats? Whether he's doing, if he's a player that's going to help us win the league.
Well, I mean, I think as well, I mean, it depends as well how much you value a player who.
Bloody hell! He's got the space of the Emirates there. Where the hell is Lewis Skelly?
I think you're a little bit ahead of mine, matey. My stream is a little bit behind yours.
I'm on 10:52, mate. What are you on?
I'm about 12 seconds. 12 seconds behind you. Sorry, guys. These internet connections all over the place, matey. At this moment in time, why they put it on? I know it's not an important game, but
it's on. Oh, just better. To be fair, we can't criticise Madueke for 0 when our world-class star boy has 4. Good point.
The things as well I was going to say. Go on,
just to contend a bit. Sorry, Wayne. Just to contend that if you're Madueke and you know that Saka's not hitting form, would you not push yourself that bit more?
Yeah, that is it. What are we doing here, boys? We're playing. Like, who is this team?
Well, they've started well, mate. They've got energy and everything. They're pressing us. They're aggressive. Because a couple of goals ain't good enough. Madueke lacks the end product. Yeah,
it always is the end product, Chris. Definitely.
He hasn't. He hasn't scored in the Premier League, and he hasn't. Has he got an assist? I don't think he's got an assist, has he?
In the Premier League, he might be 0 for 0. Yeah,
that's not good enough, really. Considering that you had Rafael Leao out there, you had Rodrigo, you had the sort of signings we could have made on the wing, right? Who probably would have better stats than him right now. That is quite disappointing. I'm not going to lie.
I mean,
I told you they have Almighty in their team. Be scared.
Yeah, they have the Almighty.
Yeah,
yeah.
They got a few Brazilians, didn't they? Old Jorginho. Not our Jorginho. There's another guy called Jorginho.
Oh, is it?
A guy called Milson.
Oh, yeah.
Some Brazilian ballers, boys. Common as
maybe why they found. That's why they found themselves. Found himself in the Champions League.
Go on, Martinelli. Do you know what? I'd still play Calafiori against Leeds.
I'll play it left back. I don't know what he's doing there. He's on the rise, finding himself,
Go on. Oh, do you know what? Havertz and Gyökeres have got a little connection going now. It's interesting.
I'm telling you guys, I'm telling you right now, mate, that if he hadn't been injured, he wouldn't be moaning about our attacking one. I'm just saying. This is what he does. This is what he's in. He's in the number 10 support striker role. You got Eza on the team as well. I know he's kind of playing more centrally, but that's what Yeah, no, Jazz for mate. Honestly,
yeah.
I've said this before. I've said this start of the season, mate. I've been saying it on this pod all for months on end, but we haven't had Havertz fit. This is what you can do, especially in certain game states.
We have to wait and see, really, because
I'm not saying you can get excited in the first sort of, we've only had 14 minutes of the game.
What I mean, I think we spoke about it, so fair. With Havertz, we've got to think about as well is, I've read in the news that whenever he plays a game, because he had that operation in that knee, it swells up after every game, and that's not good.
No.
So it'd be interesting to see if he's in the squad against Leeds. If he's not in the squad against Leeds, it means it's swelled up again. Because he's fully fit, right? He's recovered from his injury. He just can't. His recovery after a game is not apparently not how it should be. From what I've read anyway, it could be someone talking crap, but. God, Calafiori does not look comfortable at the back there. Oh, nice. They've done well there, actually. I'll take that back. Good feet. Benjamin White, captain, guys. What do you think of that? What a ball that is. Oh, he's going to give that. Oh, go on, bury that. Bury that. Oh, yes. Yes. You caught up waiting for it. Sorry, mate. I'm still waiting for that.
I'm assuming we scored, yeah? Oh, get in there, Havertz. Get in there.
Goal. Great goal, that.
I think Havertz and Yock are going to be stat padding tonight.
Mate, I'll tell you what, they've started off really well. Look at it. They've already got a bond. You can tell in training they must be quite close.
Yeah.
Mate, you always look stressed. Yeah. Why is that looking stressed every game?
He will look stressed playing Bromley, who in the lower leagues, mate. If something's happening, he just doesn't, you know. Yeah,
he's
I'm as I say, mate. This is
stress head. That's what he is.
Great pace. Look, yes, yeah. Look, separated, brilliant, mate.
They've been more direct with both of them in that role. I think that's something he should be looking at, you know. Because you say Gyökeres moved the guy out of the way of his body there to get.
Yeah, I mean the keeper should have done better there because that's around the middle of the goal. But don't take nothing away from the fact. But this is what I'm saying. It's if he can be fully fit, and then you know.
Oh,
what's happening, mate?
Nothing.
Yeah, so just please bear with us, guys, and you carry on what you're doing, Tone. Oh, here he goes, look.
It's unlucky. Eze playing with Havertz in that. Oh, Calafiori's having an absolute nightmare at the back. Boys, big question. Now, which position does Havertz play versus Leeds? This one.
Listen, mate. I'm still adamant as well, guys. That a 4, as in Eza, Havertz, Saka, and Gyökeres, all fully fit, will absolutely smash it as an attacking unit. That's my opinion.
Yeah, definitely. I would try that. I would try them.
Havertz can play the 10 role, Tone. He can do he can do what he is a number 10. He's a support striker, always has been. And this is why I said to you, mate.
Bring back Deckers and Zubi to sit there.
Deckers and Zubi in the middle, holding.
Or if you really want to be brave, Declan Rice in the 6, and Eze and Odegaard in the 8, and you have Havertz playing off of them.
Yeah.
Because I know it's only correct, right? But Gyökeres has looked a lot more comfortable with Havertz. Go on. Okay. Again, they need linked up again. Brilliant.
But Tone, what? By the way, guys, let's have a look. Again, it's Kairat Almaty. I get that, right? But just have a look at where Gyökeres, where he's playing. Yeah, look, where the position that Kai takes up. He's playing alongside Gyökeres. What have I kept saying? He needs someone closer to him, like linking up with him, moving, and then the wingers are being wingers basically to him. He's a goal scorer, Tone. I've said that. That's all he is. He will score goals.
I'm trying to work out what system he's playing.
It's more than likely, sometimes it can go into a 3 at the back because you can have either he'll stick left or what's the name. But yeah, it looks like it's Norgard. Listen.
Oh god, he's playing that is a naughty tackle. Gone right through Mascara there, right through him. It's a sore one, that.
Just what you need. Oh, you dirty. Oh, for crying out loud. Just what you need.
I mean, the replay looks like more like dead leg. Oh, no, actually, nice. Yeah, he's gone through the studs there, so I saw one. Should be all right. Bit of a beast, isn't he, Mascara? When you look at him.
Yeah. He's a tool. It's getting right against the knee. That's above the ball. That's a yellow card. Let's be fair about it.
Yeah. European refs are a bit more which I don't mind, by the way. They're a bit
I
more.
don't mind them being. I don't mind them
Games
being a
going,
bit more, but not when
more
you know if you
flowing.
put if you players. You know,
Good cross there from Martinelli. He needs a good game.
Mm.
It'd have been quite gutted not to have got on against United, I think.
yeah,
I know the criticism that Arteta got for putting Saka out on the left. I know I spoke about it yesterday. I was calling for it because it is something different, right?
Mm. Listen, it's an option, Tony, and right now this is talking to Jorginho. That guy put the ball in the back of the net for the goal. The other Jorginho guy. Yeah, you know, listen, this is a game where it's not so much a training match. I mean, but it's a game where you can just try different things, try different combinations. You know.
Yeah, like, we have been quite sloppy on the ball. I don't think that Arsenal's been as fluid as it should be.
No.
That's one thing that we haven't got in the last couple of games in the Premier League, even with our full strength team. Our playing and how fluid we are hasn't been great.
No. I just don't know if it's something like the confidence, you know.
Oh, is it the post? Unlucky Gyökeres. Oh, it's unlucky that. He seems a bit more lively with Havertz. Again, Havertz is just looking first time, bang. Havertz is literally he didn't at the post there. He's at the post.
As I say, mate, he knows how to play. He knows how to play with a striker, mate. That's Havertz. Havertz knows how to play as a false nine, and he knows how to play with a striker. That's what he does, you know.
Yeah,
Again,
yeah.
That's it, a jazz for. Yeah, people are tearing me up. I've got things as well. There's a lot of teams, isn't there, that are a lot of teams in the Portuguese league that he can score goals, but he's still got that mentality when he's got the space. You know what I mean? The Premier League is a tough one to get used to when you got space in Portugal. You know, it's a much more tactical game, and that's the thing. That's the tough one to get your head around. You know. People, you got to look at it as well. I mean, we said, didn't we? We were saying how many goals, and I think between like 15 and 25. If he's scoring 54 goals in Portugal, I'd say you got a half that in the Premier League. And playing for us.
There's teams from Kazakhstan. Didn't even have a league, Kazakhstan.
Yeah.
Chris put Havertz and Gyökeres.
Yeah,
no, the combo.
This is a nice little audition, Chris. And the thing is as well, though, Havertz is Premier League ready, so it's not as if playing against his opposition, he still couldn't do this kind of stuff,
Yeah, Just Pende's put. I don't want to be pessimistic, but he's not bodying the Premier League centre back like he's doing with Kairat today. Yeah.
In fairness, though, he did. But this is my argument. No, a jazz fight. He bodied Martinez when he come on. Yes, he didn't score goals. Yes, people are questioning even though it was offside when that a chance at the end. He was bodying Martinez. I said play Gyökeres first, not Jesus, because Jesus didn't do that, and he's not a physical striker. Jesus is your technical striker, your technical number 9. Winger up inside kind of forward, but. Gyökeres bodied him when he come on, and Gyökeres would have done that for 90 minutes against Martinez and Maguire. Come on, it was a poor decision in my opinion to play Jesus against them. People can moan and say he's not done anything. He hasn't scored goals in the Premier League as often as he should, Gyökeres. But he would have. I think it would have been a different game with him doing what he usually does. Whatever you want to say about him, he occupies any defender in this league.
Havertz, every time he gets that ball, he's looking for Gyökeres.
Yep, this is what I'm saying. Well, this is more like this is what I'm saying. Like Erdegaard would roll back and go. Actually, I'm going to fly back again, and I'm going to try and go the other side of the pitch. And he's getting his head up and saying, "Where's my striker?" That's what Havertz is doing.
Oh, that's unlucky. The movement's brilliant. The thing is, we've got to remember the opposition, but.
Tony, you've got to work everything out, man. And at the end of the day, that's brilliant play.
He should be scoring that, but it's unlucky. But
again, he's getting confidence. He's got his confidence, and he's getting in.
Guys, Gyökeres is back. I can hear the sarcasm in that comment.
All right, a jazz fan.
These are like a team of fucking footballers, isn't they? You've got Lewis Mata.
Mm.
Where's Ronaldinho? He's on the bench.
Mate. These guys in Kazakhstan, they must love the Brazilian league, naming all their kids after Brazilians. It's either that or they've actually. To be fair, they could just be Brazilians as well.
Are they actually professionals? Kazakhstan can't be a fully professional.
It depends. It depends. You know, it's
electricians or something. It must be.
I mean, listen, guys. Please apologise for, and in all due respect to Kairat, you know, me and Tony didn't do much research, but it could be that their coach could be Brazilian, and he's brought some Brazilian players over there, you know, and different kind of players.
Jesus Christ. They're not holding back, are they? They're putting the tackles in. To be fair, Odegaard doesn't find Gyökeres, but he 100% find Havertz. Yeah, no, he does.
No, but this is Jazz. For this is what we're saying, and listen. Do not think that this is we're going to be. We like Odegaard, and I think he's a good footballer, and he's
not playing well, Wayne.
He's not playing well, boys. That's what we're saying. You know, me and Tony have never dug him out. We're just saying, you know, we want to see it.
We know how good he can be, right? We know how good he can be, but he needs to come out of the team. He's not been great.
Right now, this is what I'm saying. Hopefully, this is an audition for I was going to say Wenger then. It's because there's a thing on Sky Sports that they kind of run an agenda. They said, what would Wenger do with his team? But we're seeing what Arteta, you know, he's not had his full. If he had Havertz, to say he loves Havertz, but you can play Havertz with Gyökeres. It can happen, mate. There's ways around. There's ways around it.
Unlucky from Madueke there. Good defending. Chris, it is a combination between players that's important, not about which players are better.
100%, Chris. 100%.
Is working quite well with Gyökeres at this moment, so he's going to have to find solutions.
Yeah, that's it. Jazz fan
Robbie from AFTV can play in there. yeah. Madueke is also brilliant.
Yeah, but this is it. This is Madueke at the moment to the T. But again, in fairness, that's good defending. Give fair play to the defender. He stood up, but it is that end product with Madueke that he needs to work on, and I think that's. Anyone will tell you that, mate. Anyone that's studied this guy, even in his PSV days before he joined Chelsea, will tell you that it is. He's a finisher. He's a finisher away from being a great player. He's got to finish the moves more. You know, that end product.
Yeah,
he does everything else right. It's that end product, guys.
God, it's one of them games though that would. Just nothing. It's a nothing game, isn't it? It's a game to chill out and just try different combinations tonight. I hope he does. I hope he doesn't do like for like subs. I think give the youngsters a chance as well. He's put a few youngsters on the bench.
Yeah, forgive me, Bones. Is that Leeds game on Saturday? Is that at 3:00?
Saturday, 3:00, mate. Yeah.
Oh, right, yeah. So obviously with them guys, we can't obviously, as you know, there's no stream we can legally watch. To do that when it does happen, I'm pretty sure. I think they've been talking about it, Tone. But when it does happen, we will get them up. But for our regulars, and we know who's requested the watch along Saturdays will obviously be awkward for legal reasons. But you can always look for a match preview, match reaction, guys.
Yeah, I got Calafiori's having an absolute shock.
Oh mate, I know. I was just about
him.
You literally took the words out of my mouth, mate. He's like, just is he too eat? Well, just calm down, mate. You know, you're playing Kairat. We don't need you to don't hold him back. Let him go. You want to get a card. He's going to have to come off at half time, boys.
He's going to have to, yeah.
And I love the player, but come on, mate. You're a little bit rash against this team.
Guys, we're approaching the half an hour mark. If you're just joining the screen, please hit the like button. It helps the channel out a lot. Appreciate it.
Remember as well, Bones, they can't do it until after we're off live.
No, they can do it while we're live.
Can they?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you couldn't.
No, you definitely can.
All right, forgive me, guys. If you can, then please.
You're the reason why our likes ain't been that high. You've been telling everyone you can't do it yet. You can hit the like button, guys. Why it's live? It's no.
All right, I'll stand corrected.
Don't listen to Wayne. No,
My co-host has been lying to me, guys.
Just Penny's put, which game has been more important, Arsenal versus Kairat in Champions League or Arsenal versus relegation Spurs? Just Penday's on one tonight, ain't he? Bloody hell. That's Look, hopefully Alf ain't watching that.
Listen, they can stay up, mate. I want West Ham to go down with a passion.
Well, I mean, Millwall, my local club, in the playoffs. Do you see that?
Yeah, no, they're doing well, Tone. They're doing very well at the moment. Yeah. I'm not going to preempt it because they've all been there before. But wouldn't that be? It will be so ironic if West Ham went down and Millwall went up. It will be the greatest thing I've ever seen. I will laugh, and But my football team's got to do me a favour first as well. But I'm going to leave it there. I'm going to wait till May. Got a long way to go yet.
I'll hit the like button the second Madueke scores.
Yeah.
He's never going to hit the like
We
button.
appreciate you, Jasper. Yeah, that's. I'll take it. That's going to be a no. In fairness, though, Jasper, he has scored 2 goals in the Champions League. We don't know. We never know.
Well, you know what? You're right, Jasper. He does look stressed. Why do you look stressed? This is where he needs to let the players just go out and just play a bit of freedom. Because it'd be embarrassing if we lose this game.
Yeah,
but it is a nothing game. We're qualified no matter what happens.
I think there's just certain people. When I've got a stream up and people are sending me stuff, and then you accidentally click on it, and then you're off again. Sorry, guys, ignore me. I've got people interrupting my stream because I've had to do it on my mobile because no app on my TV will allow me to play it.
Skelly's having a shot. He's had a shot since Man City last season. Bloody hell.
Yeah, Jasper.
He looks stressed because Martin's big man.
Yeah.
Eze's had a few nice touches. That's a shocking shot from Skelly, though, isn't it? Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Martinelli's just one of them. He just blows too hot and cold constantly. I have got time for him, but I think it's one of them in the summer where you're looking sort of like Trossard's had a good start. To the season. Martinelli's had his moments, but you either got to go. Ez is going to be my left hand side. Madueke is going to be my left hand winger, or you go and get a left winger in the summer.
Yeah, that's the thing with Madueke. Everyone's sort of, because Odegaard, the team's not doing great, but we do need to discuss that at some point. By March, if he's still got the same stats, do we need to, is he going to be regarded as a bad signing for us? Because he's come in and he hasn't contributed to win the league.
Jasper, you tell Tony, right? I agree with you.
I need a goal or 2 goal contributions from Eze today. We cannot be saying after the game he had good touches. Yeah, no, I meant that he's been doing some nice flicks, right? But then
the thing is as well, Jasper. Sorry, Tony, I'll cut him. But again, we get it with Odegaard. He'll go back. He'll go forth. That's a nice turn. That's a nice pivot. Oh, here we go. Oh, mate. That's what you get with Odegaard. That's the frustration. And, you've just put Ethan on loan. So, and I think as well at this moment in time, I don't think he fully trusts Ethan,
Snowman. He's next year. Yeah, he does.
Unlucky, Havertz. He does. Listen, he's
very good footballer.
I muck around with Alf Tone. Say he reminds me. You look at Dalman, he reminds me of Alf. Dalman is a very good player. The future's sort of like bright with him, guys. I think you'll have to temper it as well. We have to remember as well, he's still a young boy. He's got a bright future.
He's got no
we got to manage him well, but he could challenge. Yeah,
great ball.
He could be another one for another thing. But as I say as well, and look again, don't misinterpret what we're saying in regards to Odegaard. But if Dalman starts to pick it up, if Ethan comes back and he's playing well, the question's going to have to be asked about your captain, isn't it?
Yeah, but if we have gotten Rodrigo or Leao, they wouldn't be ready to be Saka backup. Who would be Saka backup?
Yeah.
I think they'd be doing a lot more than Madueke, mate. That's one thing I would say.
Hey, Tone. All right. About a month or two ago, you were going, "Oh, Madueke's good." I was wrong about him. You're turning again, son. Come on.
No,
I get what you're saying.
He does. He is dangerous in games, right? But he's got the Joe Arthur. Oh, what a flick that is! Oh, what a goal! 3-1.
All right. Who scored?
Offside. Good move though. We're playing some good football with them two there. He's linking up with Gyökeres really well. Havertz, Martinelli as well getting involved.
Who went for who's? That's a sad thing again. You know what? You know that
he's a bloody. That was tight. Oh no!
That goal there that you see like Gyökeres, and what it is, guys, and the goal with the chance with Skelly is because he's not used to this. You know what I mean? No one's done this for him, and we've done what we've been asking for. Yeah, he's well off. What we've been asking for all season has literally been happening in what? How long we had now? 25.
They're checking the goal. They're checking it.
All right, we'll have a look.
Ranieri, ACM, Diamond left wing would be
Chris,
nice.
That is the future, mate.
Yeah, definitely.
Did Martinelli? If Havertz is not offside, then Martinelli shouldn't have touched that. Was he ahead of Gyökeres? I'll have to see.
No, Gyökeres got the initial touch, didn't he?
Yeah, no, what I'm saying is, and then Martinelli touched it after. I was wondering if he needed to really bloody touch it, but yeah. If Havertz is on, it could be that Martinelli's ahead of Gyökeres, which would mean if he's on, he'll be offside, won't he?
Odegaard to me will leave for a big team this summer, but also don't think Eze will be in that position 2 years down the line. It's Dalman or Ethan. Yeah, mate, could be.
Mate. Listen, it could be.
I won the kid Marino.
Marino will be there. Listen, as I say, but even then, he could be out to. Look, I just think he's an explosive player, and he hasn't been used.
Offside goal. He's given it.
It's the goal.
3-1 Arsenal.
Oh, brilliant.
Go on, the lads. Go on, lad. Yeah.
By the way, Martinelli, you've nicked Gyökeres' goal there, but look, lucky he's smiling about it. Oh dear.
I thought we got away with that one a little bit. I thought that was offside.
Listen, I'll have to. Hopefully they'll show it, but let me have a look here a second, guys. All right, so he's. All right, well that look. All right, he's on. Yeah, so that's on, and yeah, there you go. I told you. Obviously, yeah, they're behind each other. They've seen it. That's a great flick. But yeah, Martinelli's coming behind Gyökeres, so he's not offside. Yeah. That must have been really tight with a Kai Havertz ball, but that's brilliant, boys.
Havertz is looking really sharp. Oh,
maybe.
Oh, unlucky there. Unlucky.
Great ball. Look, that's a great touch again and pass by Eze. Let's wait for it. Yeah.
Great touch. It's a great touch, that is.
Oh, mate.
Best in the world, he is. Eze.
Tell you what, Gyökeres could have an hat-trick right now.
He could, mate. He could.
Martinelli nicked that goal right off of him.
Just been 3 out of the 5 attackers have scored. Time for 2 hours.
Yeah, that's it. No, it's not on. A Jasper, it's not on, mate. Sorry. Eze's got to put it in. So is Havertz now. They're just, yeah. No. Be nice to see if Eze bang one in. I think the boy just needs it. His confidence is taking a hit. You got to realise as well, you're playing at Crystal Palace, mate. You know the level. This is a level above, couple of levels above. You know, quite a few levels, should we say, 2 or 3 levels above. And you know, he was the main man at Crystal Palace, wasn't he? So. I suppose it could be tough for the old ego to take when you're coming into a team and the boss is saying, by the way, you made that mistake against Villa. You know, I might have to take you out of the team a bit, mate. You need to do some studying, boy.
Havertz looking quite sharp tonight. I mean, I'm not forgetting the opposition we're playing, but he's looking pretty sharp. He's moving the ball a lot quicker as well than Odegaard's been. He's been involved in most of the goals.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was onside. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, they have shown you. They've shown you, yeah.
Oh,
here we go.
I'd be more worried about Yoko's missing that open goal.
Who's that one? Oh, fair enough.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Bloody hell, that's brilliant, isn't it? That's brilliant. Fair enough. At the ball, obviously, when you're looking at it, if that to the naked eye looks like it's offside, but now with his VAR, that's what saves you. To the naked eye, you'd think Havertz was offside, but you have to, this is what that technology is for. That's a much better one. It takes them a little bit long. Still takes them too long in my eyes to make a proper decision.
Yeah, I think it does as well. Jasper, I believe it has been to do more about even if we lose the ball, there will be no damage in the Premier League. We are scared to lose the ball. Yeah, we are.
Exactly. No, it is, and that's that. I think that's also as well, Jazz, but that's on the manager because he does like to be cautious, and it's like we understand that, Mikel, but sometimes, like we say with the handbrake off, we're asking to just take risks, and no risk, no reward, Oh, mate, I'll tell you, you could have 4 goals tonight, that boy. Fucking hell. Listen, boys. He's got to start against Leeds and score some goals because my FPL, but also my FPL struggling. I need him to score some goals. Dear.
41 minutes, guys. Nearly half time. To be fair, the first half's gone pretty quick, isn't it?
Yeah.
3-1 to the Arsenal. Get some goals. I think Arteta would be fuming the fact that we've conceded.
As I say, listen, I mean, again, I just put that down to rustiness as well. I mean, we haven't had any kind of explanation as to why Calafiori was out, but that's just rustiness. But you can't pull players' shirts in the penalty box. It's gonna you can't get away with it.
That is a shocking ball. That is shocking. Got to be doing better there. I'm sorry. That is a shit.
Tone, put some WD-40 on your chair, please, mate.
I know. He's getting a new chair, mate.
Oh, for God's sake. Yeah, you're right. I agree with you. It's a poor ball.
He's got to do better there. He's got to do better. And this backs up my attack on him at the moment, the fact that he's got no stats.
Listen, I know it's not that. I mean, what you got to also look at as well is you got in this, what happened to Saka, and like we've said, he's had a really bad hamstring tear, which was going to happen because the boy kept having tweaking his hamstring, coming back on again, and we played him because we didn't have anyone else. Madueke, as much as he can be frustrating as hell, he's still,
Madueke is doing the best Madueke can.
Jazz, fair play to you, my friend. Yeah, you're on fire on a Wednesday evening, mate.
Would you swap Saka for Elise? Oh.
No, a Madueke for Elise, yeah. Not Saka, mate.
I probably wouldn't.
I couldn't get rid of the star boy, mate.
Elise played in the Premier League, right? And he weren't as deadly as he is at Bayern Munich, right? That's what you got to look at as well. You got to compare both the leagues.
I mean, the German league is a different league, but I still think Elise will be a phenomenal player. I wanted him. I wanted him. Listen, again, Martinelli. I mean, he was linked to Bayern Munich. If Martinelli want him, they can have Martinelli and Jesus, and we'll have Elise. I'll definitely have him, but I wouldn't get rid of Saka for him, mate. No. But Elise's gone up a level, But again, it's hard to tell. Look at Wirtz. Wirtz looked like a world beater in Germany. He's come over to the Premier League. The German Premier League. There's different levels. There are different levels. Bayern can win it at a canter, can't they? Well, we've got to deal with 130 charges. FC. Liverpool, and anyone can beat anyone in this league. While in Germany, you can beat all the teams. Most of it, you won't have that. But in the Premier League, you could lose to Sunderland. It's that. It's that kind of league.
Very, very good point there, mate. But my argument would be, look at Eze. Eze had really good stats at Crystal Palace, and he's gone to controlling Arteta. And look at Eze. I don't think attacking footballers do well under Arteta. If I'm being completely honest.
Have you been listening to Talk Sport? There you go. Mate. Yeah, listen, a Jazva, definitely. I mean, listen, that could be it. The way this team goes, someone said as well that we've maybe moved past an Ødegaard in a sense of a controlling footballer. You need, you got a transitional striker. You've just seen what.
Sorry, mate. Barcelona losing 1-0 to FC Copenhagen.
Oh, nice.
Benfica 1, Real Madrid 1. Club Brugge beating Marseille. Oh, I wonder if he's not cup tied, is he, for Champions League?
Yeah, he's played for us, hasn't he?
Cup tied, wasn't he? Yeah.
If he's played for us, I'm sorry. Yeah, again, sorry guys. Again, stats are a few of them. I couldn't tell you about.
Oh, Martinelli, good shot there. Not far off. Not far off there at all. It's a great strike. Oh, he just didn't get enough whip on that.
Things is rough. Is he? You still your number 9, Tone? Or
definitely, mate. Best number 9 in the club. We don't win this season. Time to move the club and stadium to Germany or Portugal so we can play Bundesliga or Portuguese League because it ain't happening.
Yeah, I get you. I get you, Jazva. I get you, mate.
We've got to get over the line. Look, I feel like it's one of them things where Arteta, I don't know if you guys see the press conference, Arteta come out and said, look, it swings in roundabouts. He
was very impressive with that, Tony. He kind of what he said, it was, it was a
Ian Pinel. I hope more of the first team plan, second half shake of the Perora, yeah.
Shake up the performance, yeah.
Yeah.
In fairness, mate, not really. I don't think you need to really. These players need minutes. The only one you'd want to take off is whoever's going to play on in the Leeds game. That's who you want to take off, really. And I say obviously Gyökeres should be your starting centre forward in that game, so you want to take him off halfway. But yeah.
3 minutes of added time. It's been it's routine, really, guys.
Oh, are you talking about that kiddie? Have we signed him, haven't we?
We could have Dalman, Wanyeri, Luis Muniz, and in a few years' time, Muniz.
I think we've signed him, haven't we? Yeah. Listen, that could be. The thing is, mate, this is what we want.
Omri versus Madrid or Gyökeres versus Korea.
Jesus Christ! The fair play to you, mate. You're coming out with some corkers tonight. There's no contest, mate. You know that. You know that. There's no contest.
Bring on more of the first team in the second half will help shake off the performance on the United game. Perfect game to reset the rhythm. Yeah, no, I agree. He ain't got Saka on the bench.
I'll tell you what, and thanks again. I put on a bit of I think Odegaard should come on. Jesus. Yeah, definitely. But obviously, Super Mendy, he's played quite a lot for me, so I think he shouldn't come on. Yeah.
As he would go off between 6 and
6. Yeah, exactly. Jazz. I know. We all know what should happen, but again,
he needs to leave Eze on the pitch today. Just leave him on the pitch.
Eze should stay on the pitch. I would say though, I would argue that it's more likely would be Havertz because Havertz hasn't played a lot of football. So I would say if you're going to take anyone off, it would be Havertz.
I must say
Havertz, Gyökeres.
I'm not been Havertz's biggest fan, but I feel like half time, guys. 3-1 Arsenal. I've not been Havertz's biggest fan, but I feel like there's something different between him and Gyökeres. It just feels different. Them two sort of linking up. Havertz is the only player, by the way, to play in a number 10 role. That's what he
thank you, Chris. Yeah, good point. Yeah.
Muniz is already found under 17s at 13. Yeah. It's unreal, isn't it?
I mean, the thing is as well, so was Dalman was doing it. Listen, the future's bright. We need more of them, mate, to be fair. We've just signed Ife Ibrahim, who's on the bench tonight, and he's very highly rated in the midfield. So listen, keep these players coming, and I think the club need to do in the summer as well some more scouting. I think there's a couple of there's a striker. We've been after a striker from Blackburn, a young kid as well, but we haven't been able to get anything done at the moment. I've not heard any more. Keep it coming, I say, lads. I mean, you get it from your academy, and if there's any other players, that you can get, go for it.
Yeah.
And even if they don't make it, look at it now. Look at today, Oscar Bob, Man City. You're wondering why Man City are getting away with this,
That's Pende's on one tonight.
Gotta be. Listen, no, hang on, Jasper. no, mate. Sorry, he's not better than Marouane Chamakh. Get out of here.
Yeah.
Get out of here, mate. You are. Come on now. Get out of the comment section. He's nowhere near Marouane Chamakh. I'm not having it. Not having it, mate.
Yes, Arsenal 3, Kairat Almaty 1.
Yeah.
Don't know if I'm saying that right. Thoughts on the first half? How do I think we got on? I think Calafiori looks a bit rusty. And that's one of my biggest concerns because you'd want him in that lead squad or starting 11 at left back because we've missed him, right?
Yeah.
But he looked a little bit clumsy today. I don't know. He settled in though, so I don't know.
Yeah.
I think that he will probably start against Leeds. I think we need him to. But yeah, or Nkapie. I think Nkapie's not in the squad, is he? Or is he in the squad? I think he's in.
No,
the squad,
he's in the bench. Listen, I mean, again as well, Nkapie. I think Nkapie is a little bit false back because again, people were kind of critical of him, and I think what I said, Tim. I don't know if I said. I can't remember in the preview if I did say Tim, but I might have done because I didn't know who was going to be fit. But it's quite clear that he knows. Mikel knows that you kind of need to keep it right footers at right back, left footers at left back. You know, and that's why you want Nkapie and Calafiori. But yeah, I think Cala will come off as well. Because I think, you're going to potentially look at having him as left back,
Yeah. No,
remember as well, you got to remember, it's just, he's been playing left back at his football club, rarely plays centre half. You have moments where a runner comes off of you, and not that you've got to run for it. You either got to track a right back, track the right winger, or you got a marauding midfielder that's coming over to your side of the game. He's picking them up, and he's playing that left back. He doesn't play a lot of centre half, so sometimes. You got to rejig you got to recalibrate your whole thing, because he doesn't play there often for us. He is a centre back, but he's a left-sided centre back, So and he's played left back in his team, so sometimes he's a bit, he can be a little bit rusty, mate. And of course, you don't play football for a month or whatever it is.
Just for positives, Havertz and Gyökeres great link up. Negatives, no Eze hat trick yet.
Should have had. The negative of Jasper is that I think Gyökeres could have had about 4 this half. So
he'll probably go and disappointed with the fact that
he should be in all, but in that sense. But keep going. He's got the mentality for that. You could argue with everything else, but his mentality is different. He'll keep going. He won't get a chance. He missed that chance. He'll keep going. He'll hunt the goals. As much as you can with Noni as well. Noni said that that's what you want. He counts the goals in training. I've said it in a previous video. He likes to score goals. That's all the boy wants to do. Whether you rate him or not, but feed him and he will score. That's all you got to do. Yeah. I mean, you look at the finish, Tone. You look at the finish. He's clipped his heel. He's miscontrolled it, and he's got it back under control. Took it round the defender and bang. He knows where the goal is. He does. He scored. I failed to believe that a guy that scored 140 odd goals, 150 goals in like 4 years for Coventry and Sporting, you find a way to score goals, whether you're playing high opposition or not. Ian Wright was playing for Crystal Palace, and he joined the Arsenal at like 27. He left us at 35 years old. And I was gutted still, but I think it was 35 or 34. But he joined. He was a late bloomer,
Welcome to the show, Retro, mate.
Thanks for joining, Retro.
If Arteta fails this year, there's 6 managers in the running for me. He hasn't a clue what to do in high pressure situations. Look at tonight. Pure simple. Just out of curiosity, who's the 6
prime
managers?
Example, Tone. Prime example.
Sorry, mate. Who's the 6 managers you're thinking of? Let us know. I don't know what, Wayne. I throw it at you while we're at half time. If Arteta didn't get over the line, right, there's a very big chance that he will walk because I think he'll be under that much pressure. Who would you bring in?
If he wins nothing,
yeah.
If he wins nothing, and at the end of the season, Jesus Christ, depends what you want. Would you want? If you got 2 things. Like, listen, you got an old legend who's doing well at Como in Cesc Fabregas.
Yeah.
But if you're gonna say in terms of someone who's looking promising, you could say look at Xabi Alonso. He's going to Liverpool anyway. Personally, I think when Slot goes, which I think he will. I think they're going to look to kind of part ways after this year. I think they're looking at Liverpool looking to bring in Xabi Alonso. But excuse me, sorry guys. I mean, what other candidates are we looking at? I can't think of anyone. If you're going to ask me as a sentimental, I do not want like a Chelsea to go and get a Fabregas, because we made Fabregas. Yeah, unless Fabregas goes to Barcelona, then good luck to him. But he was on our books for 8 years, and he's a highly rated coach as well. But Mikel Arteta is an elite tactician, so he should win. But if you're looking at hypothetically, then it will be a tough one for me. I'll get what you're saying.
Arsene Wenger with our defence and his attacking play, yeah. Arsene Wenger would have done a lot with his team, by the way. I reckon he would.
Jazza, the thing is, Arteta, when Wenger in the later years, the kind of talent ID and what he could spend, he's now got a team that Wenger never taught defence. This is the thing. This is what people said. He wasn't so much defence; it was the way you played football. You know, the control was had because we were free flowing attacking. We were playing the ball. That's control, isn't it? That's Wenger. Sorry, guys, because it's Wenger and Arteta. Arteta is control. So basically, it's pressure, get the ball. Control on a football field is having that ball. And Wenger had it, and he had the attacking nous. We'll be banging goals in, but we'll be conceding. But I think he would let the guys that there, like the Salibas, Timbers, and Gabby.
I'm just watching.
Know how to defend.
Wayne, the keeper should have done a lot better there. That was absolutely.
What I'm saying, this is what I'm saying. I mean, I'm glad. I'm great to see Havertz score, and I apologise, guys. He did score, didn't he? It was Havertz, Jock, and Martinelli. Yeah. You're meaning Noni and Eza was a previous for Jazva. Yeah. So Jazva, I apologise. Noni and Eza, they need to score. All right, that's what needs to happen.
If Arteta goes, he will only go to the biggest club. He's a lot more appreciated outside of England. Among clubs,
our own club at Jazva.
Managers with the team that Arteta goes in. Yeah.
Listen, mate. I can say right now that if there's Arsenal fans saying he wants to go, and you want to force a manager out like that, he will be picked up tomorrow. Yeah. Arteta could be sacked tonight. He'd have a job in the morning. I'm just saying that right now, guys. We have to realise that. Whether he frustrates the living crap out of you.
He's done well, hasn't he? He has done well with us.
But listen, people, we loved Arsene Wenger. We when you're going back further, George Graham football teams. Go back to ask the people. Ask them in the 80s and the early 90s. George Graham's teams were not fantastic, phenomenal football teams. They were well drilled. And they scored goals, they scored scruffy goals, but they scored goals. They knew how to get things over the line. Yeah. Once this team learns how to get things over the line, it's over for the rest of them. We could keep on winning it. You cannot just go, this guy, if he doesn't win anything. I'm telling you now, I believe he will. That's what I think. And I think he is an elite coach who is there's certain ingredients of his team, and he's been given the squad depth, definitely.
Even in the Premier League, you hear other fans. Yeah, they do.
We have to appreciate it, and the fact is as well, everyone's going, "Oh, look at we've lost to Man United," and there's fans going, "It's over." Guys, every league campaign go through it all. I mean, in the 30s, the records might be a little bit, but there'll be somewhere where you can find it. Look at every single Arsenal win. Look at every single 13. We've won 13 league titles throughout our history, right? That's a lot more than certain neighbours of ours, okay? There's a lot of teams in this league who would love to have had that history. Chelsea ain't even got that time of history. They brought their history. They're manufactured. They're plastic like Man City. We've got proper history. Go back and check out our 13 league wins, and you will see there's defeats. Other than we were never ever in this modern game of football, we were never going to go unbeaten. So why are people going, we've lost, blah, 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 we're crap, we're not going to do it, we're going to bottle it. Arsenal Football Club have won league titles in the past, losing games of football. Get over yourselves. We have an elite coach. Come May, come back to me. Let's have a chat.
Fine, yeah, good. I think Eze's not been great. Eze ain't got going, has he? He done. I'm gonna say it, just Penny, just close your ears to me. He's had some nice touches. Some nice touches. But no, he's. I think the Gyökeres and Havertz, Eze, Martinelli.
Oh, what a goal!
Even Lewis Skelly's been quite fluid in attack with the way they're moving the ball quickly, 1-2, all that touches. Odegaard likes to move around and dilly dally on the ball. I don't think he should be in the game against Leeds, but that's just me.
I don't think it.
Love that York is getting chances this game. Havertz's been solid today and not selfish. He scored and also tried to help his team out. Yeah, no, he has. He's making the runs as well, Pernell. That's why I don't get our fans. Lace Arteta spent 1 billion, but so have other 6 clubs. Yeah, it's just like they sack their manager every 6 months. Yeah, exactly. Look, I don't want Chelsea's model. I don't want Man United's model. Since Ferguson, they've gone through 6 or 7 managers, right? The same with Chelsea. How many managers have they gone through? How much money have they spent to try and fix it? You don't just throw money at the problem. And I would like to Arteta get some time. The only problem you're going to get is if we don't win nothing this season, you got to start looking at it and going, is he going to get us over the line? I think the problem you got with Arteta, he's a very, very raw manager still. We do forget that. He hasn't got experience of winning trophies like the Premier League, Champions League, right? So quite naturally, we're going to want to win trophies. We're not going to want to see. We've had all this crap about the process. It's the process, part of the process, all part of the process. We're in about phase 23 of the process now. Let's get going. Let's start winning some trophies. But look, we'll again, PTSD's kicking in. We're all going, okay, well, does he have to leave if we don't win nothing? We're already worried that we're not going to win something. I think we will win something this season. I think we've got.
I agree with you. We've got. Sorry, Tone. Keep going. I've just because I'm sorry, Mike.
Managers are Conte, Fabregas, Xavi Alonso, Ancelotti, Vieira, or Glasner. Now, I think
I'd only say Xabi. For me, Xabi Alonso, Fabregas, Ancelotti.
I want Ancelotti, mate. I don't want
Ancelotti. He'll last 2 years. Conte the same because we will get bored with him. If you're struggling with Arteta, Conte's no different. Xabi Alonso's a tactic. Xabi Alonso and Fabregas are the only 2 there that you'll enjoy. Vieira, if you mean Patrick Vieira?
Yeah, Vieira. He's not.
I love Vieira, one of the best midfielders, one of the best midfielders in our history and in the Premier League. But manager-wise, he's not of the level, matey. Glasner, put him in the top. He's a good manager, but I don't rate him as highly as to do that. So the only 2 would be Xabi Alonso and Fabregas in terms of their tactical. But listen, Retro, we appreciate the comments, matey. But we've got a good enough manager here. And you're talking hypothetical, but you won't be talking hypothetically in May. That's my opinion. Still in 4 competitions. Yeah, but why? Why not, mate? Do you like what I'm saying, Tone? Is like if you're going to not back your manager, and then come May when we're winning, we've got trophies to parade. Are you going to go there? He's the best manager in the world. Look what he's done, and you're saying he's crap now, or you want to replace him if you don't win anything. Back your manager, stick with your manager. That's what it is. Yeah. He is elite tactically. You can see it on the pitch. He's changed us. We just have to tweak that attacking thing. There's players he's got to. He is naive. He is his own worst enemy. But what it is combinations. Like Chris is saying, like I've said, get the players in their bones, get the combinations. This team will start firing. It's as simple as that. It's up to him, and I agree with you all. But I still believe he'll have silverware at the end of the year. Back your manager. That's what I'm doing.
Oh, there you go.
He has taken here. I think he's taken Calafiori. I know Odegaard's come on. If he's taken Ezra off.
No, Ezra's still there, mate. Ezra's still there. Who's he taken off then?
Oh, Skelly and Calafiori. Oh, fair enough. Skelly was struggling.
Yeah. Cool. Just fun for his comments there. Luis Suarez, he bites people if they lose.
You know what?
Actually, if you said Enrique,
Lewis, you know what? Fair enough. Yeah. Listen, a jazz fan.
How long couldn't handle the ego of Vinny? How would he handle the ego of Norgard?
Exactly. He wouldn't. I agree with you, jazz fan. Listen, mate, keep it coming. It's been brilliant, mate.
On form tonight, isn't he?
Definitely on form. It might sound part of the rank, guys, and I apologise. I'm just saying, we have a manager here who will be taken by a hell of every single team in Europe. There's no arguing that you can have rival fans, like Tottenham fans. I hate Arteta on the touchline. They get him tomorrow, and they see what he starts doing to their team. Listen, you also got to look at it as well. What manager, when he's not backed, he loses all his strikers, he loses his best attacking player, and he goes, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I've got an idea that might get us to far in the Champions League. Well, we won't win the Premier League this year, but I'm going to put Moreno up top. Come on, guys.
I like I like Arteta to extend, but feel he's progress manager like a Roy Hodgson. I look at them in their prime, brilliant manager, but only get a club so far.
Yeah, I mean, listen, Metro,
yeah.
you're entitled to your opinion, mate, but he's not a Roy Hodgson.
Even Alf, boys, I'm bloody so nervous. What's the score on the Spurs game, mate?
Well, how they doing, Alf? Thanks for tuning in, dude.
I need to get Sky Sports up, I think. Have a look. Odegaard's got a shot on target. Was it his first one this season, is it? Odegaard has one good touch too. Yeah. Paul Merson used to fall over the ball when pissed. Maybe Eze was sober against Spurs. Maybe, mate, maybe.
You got to remember as well that, yeah, as I say, being a Gooner, what's he, 27? Oh, Jesus Christ, he's not nowhere near what I'd be. He would have been, when was he born? He would have been born in 99, wouldn't he?
Oh, yeah, Spurs are 1-0 up, yeah.
98.
That must be really frustrating, Alf, you know? They're
yeah.
Results, but in the Premier League, they just can't get going.
Yeah, that is the thing. They need to get going they need to get going in the Premier League for us, boy, don't they? Starting this weekend.
Yeah, please, yeah, get going this. If you're going to get going at one point, yeah, get going this weekend.
No, but listen, you want to win for yourself as for anything. But yeah, I can see the frustration. Yeah, listen, I know, Alf. I know, mate. It is. I can understand where you're coming from, boy. It would frustrate the living crap out of us as well.
Bodo Glimt are holding Atletico Madrid to a 1-1 draw, and they're at Atletico as well.
They've done it wrong in there, guys. Lewis Skelly is still on. Havertz has come off. Havertz and Calafiori, and it's Skelly's still on, and Capier's come. Yeah, sorry about it. If I've said any misleading thing. It literally said at the bottom of my screen, Lewis Skelly and Calafiori. But
yeah, Odegaard and Capier on for Havertz and Calafiori. So he's taking Havertz off. He's given 45 minutes. Joe, what I would like.
He looks so good. Oh, he's got to be resting.
He looked good. I'd start him against Leeds if he's fit enough to do so. I think just test that combo out because they ain't going for Odegaard at the moment. He needs to be taken out the firing line. Bring him off the bench. Well, even that
Odegaard, sorry,
good enough, mate. Odegaard, yeah.
Yeah. Listen, Tony. People are saying
that's his shit ball again. Mine, they've not. Joe, what? He's had two chances to score 2 clear-cut goals, and the final ball has been overhit or has been hit too far in front of him. I know it's Almighty as we're calling him tonight, but Jesus Christ, like the basics.
Heaven Almighty, put the ball in the back of the net, boys.
Skelly is still on. It's Martinelli that's coming off.
No, Havertz and Calafiori.
Yeah, so this is to confirm the.
It's just it just a bit confused me, but I think it's
Odegaard and Capia have come on for Havertz and Calafiori.
So there you go, and there's a prime example with Odegaard, though, guys, is that you've got no Havertz on, and he's trying to play the ball to a striker who's a transitional in the feet, and he's trying to play it to his head.
Yeah.
Stop it, Odegaard. I just don't know if he knows how to play with an out-and-out number 9. He's just. It's so frustrating. It's so frustrating.
First goal was proof of what we need to. The models have come off, yeah.
Yeah.
Great George Graham sides, they still won trophies when pissed. Yeah,
exactly, Chris. They did. You have admitted to us that you're 42. I'm 38, mate. Soon to be 39 in a couple of months' time.
Oh, I heard a really funny story.
Yeah, they were always pissed. Always pissed. So.
I heard a really funny story, Wayne. Ray Pyle on TalkSport.
That was brilliant. Yeah.
Him and Tony Adams. They went to the pub after a game, and it was Ray Pyle's mum's birthday.
Yeah.
And he forgot to get her a present, so they nicked the flower vase out of the pub and put it in the back of his car. Pub reported it as stolen and called the police. And Pylo said he woke up in the morning and he's got all the police around the car. And he couldn't remember what happened. I mean,
Tony Adams obviously teetotal, but he could be a shout, mate. Norgard could allow Rice to forward as well. That's also an option. Retro, yeah. Yeah. Listen, that was back in the day. That's what I'm saying.
Some different things, isn't he? You know.
Yeah. Listen, it's just different combinations, but look, you're going against Leeds in all due respect, and they're fighting to get up. I think they got what 20. I think they got 28 points, if I'm not mistaken, guys. If it's 28, 26 or 28, yeah,
they were, mate. Yeah.
So they need effectively to stay in this league maybe about four more wins, right? I'm hoping they'll stay up anyway, just for me dad. But I hope we batter them, and then but me dad sort of likes them. But we should be going there. Should be going there.
Should be winning.
We should be beating them. We should be winning.
Yeah, we shouldn't be.
We are 2-3 times.
Alfie. Hopefully, Spurs can do us a favour. Although I don't know, Alfie,
sorry, guys,
how you feel, but I've been hearing the Spurs supporters like, I hope we lose that game. Now you should be wanting your team to lose any game, really.
The thing is, it's not right now. It's still early anyway, right? It's early doors, sort of like still a lot of swings and roundabouts in this title race.
Free kick,
but
over.
But it's you should never at any point you'd want to win, like I get it, because I think obviously, if I'm not mistaken, Spurs they're in the Champions League. Are they still in the FA Cup, aren't they? So all right, you're not going to do anything in the league, but why would you go about?
No, not in the FA Cup. Aston Villa knocked them out, didn't they?
Oh yes, sorry, apologies. So all right, you're still in the Champions League. Let's be real. Are they going to go far in that? But they give it a good go. But in the Premier League, you shouldn't be going about and saying, you should be saying I want to lose because it could help Arsenal. You should want to win any kind of game.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. No fan in their right mind should ever say I want to see my team lose a game ever.
That's right. How has Madueke looked like this even against Kairat? Yeah, he's not been great, mate.
Yeah, listen, mate.
He's played Odegaard. You can't even feed him. Come on, that little. Why does he have to shimmy every time?
Yeah, that's his move, mate, isn't it?
Shimmy. To be fair, I want to win against City. Like, I know it's gonna help Arsenal, but at this point, I want to see 3 points in the Premier, for God's sake. Yeah,
Alf, listen, 100%. Listen, Alf. I understand. I 100% understand that no Tottenham fan in their right mind. All right. Again, look, yeah, great touch, but then I'm just catching up with the stream time.
He does shimmy, doesn't he? He does a stupid shimmy.
He does, yeah.
The difference in the first half way was first time.
Exactly. Yeah. And Alf, going back to that, Alf, is I'm not saying, listen, I'm 110%, mate. Listen, as an Arsenal fan, would I want us to beat a team that's going to help Tottenham? Well, I'd want my football club to win, especially if you're in Tottenham's position where you're struggling and you're looking down at relegation back to things. I want to go up. I want to win. I don't want to be down there. I want my team to get into Europe next year. Because if in all due respect, if you go out in the next phase around, or you go out in this Champions League in a quarter-final, you don't quite make it, you have to win. I would never want to see us. I would never want to see any. If you say that, if there's an Arsenal fan that told me I want my team to lose, I'll just have to block you and not talk to you anymore. You cannot want your team to lose any football match ever. Doesn't matter the context.
Bloody hell. 54 minutes, we're approaching 55 minutes. Guys, get the likes up. There's only 2 likes. Come on, there's a few of you watching. Get the likes up. Helps the channel, and it's completely free.
We don't charge for likes here, guys. But again,
we might, though,
a Jasper, we won't get a like from a Jasper because Nonny doesn't look like
charge you for a like, if that's all right.
Oh, look, the keeper. You could have let that in there. I want a like there. I've just caught up with that. Nonny's just belted one at the keeper. We're going to like here, Nonny. We want a like, mate. He's all right. He's on 100 grand a week. We're a small YouTube channel trying to make it in the world. For God's sake. I want to like. Score a goal, Nonny.
The best 10 for us would be someone who...
I'm only messing, a Jazz fan. I'm only messing, mate. I'm only messing.
That would be the best midfield. Yeah, we need a mix of both. Chris put my first game was 1989 away to Coventry. I'm getting old, 42.
Yeah?
Do you remember McAllister? Remember
McAllister? Yeah, he's in the 90s, but for them, yeah.
Yeah, Anders Limpar 1-2.
Yeah, Anders Limpar. I can only know on the from watching it.
Go on, Wayne. Tell him again. Just found this channel 1 minute ago. Mental scenes. Good, mate. Like and subscribe, please. Yeah, welcome to the channel,
Thanks, matey.
Oh, Mad Wakey. What the fuck was that? So, Odegaard is actually pathetic at the moment. I'm not gonna lie. He's literally flicked the ball and then fell on his ass. Go on, Martin. Fucking hell. All right, like
it's
cost. He's making the odds bigger now, isn't he?
Yeah.
Retro, if we play 4-4-2, I think I'd actually be happy with Arteta against Leeds. Havertz and York or Marino up front and
Yeah.
Rice, Norgard in the middle and Saka and White on the right. Mate, he could give it a go. With Havertz, you'll find that he won't just stay central. He'll go to the wings. He'll float around and
he doesn't sit in the centre.
Find that it'll give the room for Gyökeres to run. That's what I'm seeing tonight, by the way. Obviously, Premier League's completely different, but I think he'll, because he's moving.
He'll still be able to do that time.
He'll move the thing around, and Saka will also get time, Wayne.
Exactly, Tone. And the things with Havertz is what it is. It's like, you know what Jasper just said in terms of going back, where he said if you had Odegaard and Bruno Fernandes combined as a footballer, they'd be the best number 10 in the world. And you're right, Jasper. What we've got right now is we have got a guy who's elite at finishing. He's not technically brilliant. He's not always nice on the eye, but he's an elite finisher. And you've got an elite mover. So you've got Havertz and Gyökeres playing together. You'll have a complete footballer because they're playing in the same team. You won't negate one or the other. You've just seen 45 minutes of what they can actually do, and I still believe that. I don't still believe. I know. I think they could do it in the Premier League. I've been saying it all season, Tone. The worst thing to happen to us this year, in terms of a footballing standpoint, and going back to what Retro said in terms of how we're playing, is that Havertz got injured. That's the worst one. They'd be dovetailing. They'd be resting as well, but I think they'd be playing a lot together. You would have seen it a lot better. But let's hope that he's reacted well to this Tone, this 45-minute run out. As you say, what the rumours about his knee, and they're not so that true, because I reckon you're looking at a good one.
It's not. That's why you got the myself. CJ says, can we dream to win this Champions League? Then lads still remember being 9 years old, crying from Barcelona. Yeah, mate, I was upset.
Well, me and Chris were a little bit older than you, but we were almost crying as well, mate. That was devastating. I thought it was going to happen there, and 2 late goals. What was that? Almunia, poor goalkeeping at his near post. You should never concede a goal like that.
No, but
as I say, Jens Lehmann getting sent off, we could have won that if Jens didn't get sent off.
That wasn't a red card for me. I thought that, but then, yeah, we was in the ascendancy as well. I reckon we would have won that final with 11.
I'll think as well. Wenger would have got a hell of a lot more respect.
Just to answer your point there, I think that we can dream, because I think the way we play in the Champions League is a lot more free than we do in the league, and I think that's because the opposition don't do a low block. It's not a thing in Europe. So I fancy us to have a good Champions League run this year as well. Would the Invincibles still be the biggest achievement if we win the Champions League and league double this season? It'd have to be the bit. If we won the Champions League, we've never won it in our history. That'd have to be up there.
It would, but again, it'll be another notch on the bedpost there.
But I think the reason why it's probably the biggest achievement, because no other clubs achieved it. Nottingham Forest were the closest.
No one would. I don't think. You know what? In this modern game, I don't think anyone else will ever match that. But if you're doing a Champions League and Premier League double, then in terms of history, but in terms of achievement. Yeah, I mean, but again, the game has come a long way, but that was just a phenomenal achievement. But it's a very good question, the Jazz, but that's a tough one. Bear with me, guys. I will be back, Tone. Sorry, mate. I'll be back in a sec, guys.
The gentleman's room, yeah.
I'm going to visit the gentleman's room.
Myself, CJ. Yeah, hopefully we win it, mate, before you get your pension. That'd be good, wouldn't it? I'm hoping to have no wrinkles when we win the Champions League. Another great touch from his feet this time. He's been great, is he? I'm trying to bat the guy, but he's not doing me. He's not helping me, is he? The Man United semi-final against at home to Spanish waiter letting 60-yard free. Yeah, that Ronaldo free kick was unreal, but it shouldn't have gone in. It was but then look, we suffered back then. We had to deal with the likes of Almunia, Squaccarelli. No, Coccarelli at the back. Do you remember him? Don't sound that right. Koscielny weren't bad, but he weren't elite Premier League winning defender, was he? Remember Natural Monreal? You know, we've gone through some tough squads, right? We've gone through some top 4 squads, right? We haven't gone through. We've gone through a phase of accepting, right? Of accepting that we won't win the league for a while, but so now this is our time, surely. To be fair, he has been achieved a few times in Europe. It has been. Oh, okay. Sorry. Yeah. Sorry. I reread that. Yeah. I mean, in the Premier League, mate. English football, we've got the record there, buddy.
I've just called that. Yeah. I mean, I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. I mean,
Leverkusen, went unbeaten. Yeah.
In all due respect, though, mate, them leagues are far inferior to our league. But I get what you're saying. Yeah. But yeah. Listen, it was for me again. The problem at the moment, though, guys, is other than 3. What is it? How many have we won? 4, isn't it? 4 FA Cups since. Correct me if I'm wrong. Hang on, guys. But from 1 to yeah, it's 4, isn't it? Is it 4? It is 4 FA Cups.
Yeah.
4 FA Cups since we've been unbeaten. You know, we're kind of living on it now, and we do need something else to brag about at Jasper. So you're right.
Oh,
it'll be a bigger achievement.
Mascara's literally just passed the ball straight to one of their players. He's falling asleep. Well done, Madweg. He got back covered there. That was a free kick. God, Jesus Christ. That was sloppy. That was. Do you think the Invincibles will still be celebrating 2026 if it was done? I mean, 12 draws and 91 points. Do they win us the league? I think 91 points would give us the league.
Sir Alex Ferguson, he dug it out, didn't he? But that was just pure jealousy because his team could never do it. But he said, Arsenal have won it with 12 draws or whatever. Listen, in this day and age, 12 draws is, it's look at what happened. How many draws did we have last year? Was it like 13 or something? It's close to 13, wasn't it? So, it's just one of them guys that the achievement will it eclipse it? Well, winning a Champions League and Premier League double will. It's goes without saying, definitely. But in terms of an individual achievement, we still hold it, and I highly doubt anyone else will.
As a 3 good touch with his feet, Odegaard good touch with his head. Yeah.
Yeah,
good touches all around, mate.
It's all good touches, a Jazz fan. It's all what it's all about. That's what Tony wants to see. He's Martinelli. He's superstar striker. Nick the goal off of Gyökeres.
I don't know why he's not playing up front, the boy. Why is he on the left?
Exactly. I don't understand, mate. Well, I think maybe he should, because I think Martin Odegaard might find him because he's more familiar with Martinelli.
Yeah.
One thing that.
Well, actually, let me just say something. Has Gyökeres had a chance in this second half?
No, because Odegaard's on the pitch.
What does that tell you, though?
But again, as well, Eze needs to get closer to him. And again, he's not going to be playing in it. Eze is playing off of the left by the look of it. So we also need a bit more from Eze, which I've been asking for. But Havertz...
Odegaard's been poor. He can't get going. I really hate that.
No, yeah, but Tone, play him against Portsmouth, or play him with Chelsea.
He needs to be.
He is well out of form.
I think Havertz given him that option now for the weekend. Havertz showed him what the best option is going to be. I don't even think Eze is good enough at the moment either, which is even more worrying. It is more worrying that Eze's not kind of stepped up. We've been concerned about that, Tony. You're right. You've let another number 10 go that was a raw talent, right? And we've got 2 number 10s that aren't really performing. I get why he's done it, but
no, Tone, you've just seen in 45 minutes why he's let Ethan Wanyeri go, mate.
Chris, but now I can't get a ticket at the Emirates after going to Highbury for all my life, mate. It's very unlucky. It's very corporate now, mate. It's hard. It's hard to get a ticket. It's who you know now, unfortunately. With the Emirates. As
I say, I think you might have joined. We might have said, but me and Tony, we rely on friends at work basically, and as I say, I'm because one can't go, I'm going to the Sunderland game. You know, it's just one of them, matey. It's
Yeah. 90
yeah,
minutes.
no, yeah, it would have done retro, definitely,
90
mate.
points. Yeah, would have done.
Unlucky
Yeah,
Martinelli. It would have done it last year.
Born and bred in Islington, I can't even get a stadium tour.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, mate,
I like
honestly,
it, matey. I like it. North London, proper North London lad.
All jokes aside, though, try and get a tour because I've done one. Charlie George was the host, and it was brilliant.
Tone, I've done it with you, mate. That was me and you.
Was it me and you? Yeah. Oh,
yeah.
Fucking hell.
You went for my birthday, you silly sod. The missus bought it for us. Yeah, the missus bought us it, and you went with me because she's not really a football woman.
Yeah, we went. Yeah, I had to go. I got
honestly, I paid. You got paid for as well, and you're making up all kinds of stuff.
Know.
God's sake.
Panel, mate. Yeah, thinking it might be a time to look at midfielders. He's had no service since the second half started. Literally, and you got Eze and Odegaard on the pitch, which is why.
As I say, Eze's not Eze's playing left as opposed to number 10. He should be close. He needs to be close to the yacht. But Havertz is the reason why. That's what I was alluding to, Tony. And you didn't answer me. Havertz is the reason why Ethan is gone on loan.
Well, I'm not. I mean, I'm not a biggest fan of Havertz, but that little role that he's been planning tonight. Gyökeres. How many chances did he have in the first half? He's not had one this half.
As much as I want him to stat pad, I think take Gyökeres off because I want him to start against Leeds. So he needs to bring Jesus on and give Jock a break. I think as well he wants to see Jock score, and I'm like, Havertz is linked out of him. Odegaard won't, so you've got to take him off, Mikel, because you've just totally negated the bloke now.
Do you think Eze has the best GT per game in the league? GT, good touches per What have you been on tonight, mate?
Jasper, mate, what have you been? Are you in the pub having a good time because you're coming up with some corkers?
Yeah, no, I did forget, mate. It was a chore for me going with him. Fucking hell. Bad enough I've got to do these streams with him. Proper tourist as well, mate. He was like, take a picture. I was like, fuck off. I'll take pictures. Couldn't enjoy it, mate. I'm joking. No, it was good. It was good. I would recommend it.
Charlie, exactly. Retro. Here you go. Read this out from Retro.
When
agree.
The tickets were first come, first serve, it was better. It was fair. No, it was better. Was it unfair? Maybe, but I used to sit there after 10 hours night shift, wait until 9:30 for ticket time.
Yeah.
To go live. Yeah. Do you remember the refresh?
Tony used to do it all the time because I was working. Tony was office bound, in all due respect to him, and he's got a lovely job, the fella. But he used to do his cousin a good favour to get the Arsenal tickets, and he'd go, "Do you want to go to this game, Wayne?" Boom, he went on there and we got it. So that's what Tony used to do as well.
They've made it.
Retro.
You know, I went into the ballot for the Sunderland game. I literally got an email this morning saying I've not been. But I can go on Ticket Exchange and pay.
It's so I hate
go on Ticket Exchange. The only ones that are left the middle tier ones that are like 200 quid. It's nuts, absolutely nuts. Panel's put shows though. Jock chances he's likely to get one goal. Yeah, no, I think he's a goal scorer, mate. He's
just a goal scorer. I mean, you know, sometimes playing to his feet, football wise, Jesus is far better.
Right, that's scores.
Yeah, get the scores up, Tony. Sorry, guys, I can't help Tony because I'm on but 2 mobile devices, and that's my source of information. Because as I said earlier, my laptop is absolutely useless, and it you know.
Yeah.
I apologise for that earlier to those watching. The laptop's
2-0 up, mate. They're playing Galatasaray at home.
Yeah, we've tried. I think if they finish in the top 8, or they've got to do qualification bones, that's what he's talking about.
Erling Haaland and Cherky have got the goals there. Cool. Yeah. Everyone's a toy. Yeah, they are, mate. Joe, I went to a game last season, and it was similar.
Very true, mate.
I think it was Slavia Prague, and I managed to get a seat behind the Arsenal bench, and I was absolutely buzzing because I've never sat there before.
Yeah,
and I had no disrespect to any Asians that might be watching, but I had 2 Asian tourists sitting next to me, and I had no idea what the chants were. They were just sitting there with their hot dog and their Coke, just watching this game of football, and I'm like, this is the reason. I know
taking pictures, and
this is the reason. But I'm not being funny. I see big games, and you see them. A lot of tourists at the big games. You're like, we must be doing deals with hotels and stuff for people that are traveling to London. It's like we don't want that. We want atmosphere in our stadium, and it isn't just Arsenal, by the way. United had the same problem. I think City now had the same problem. Liverpool, your Chelsea's, at Highbury, you couldn't get tourist tickets. It was season ticket holders and membership.
You had the hardcore, and you couldn't I couldn't get tickets, Chris. You know what you're struggling with in terms of the Emirates. I couldn't get them. I couldn't get them going to the Emirates to Highbury. I loved Highbury. I think I went 2 times. You know.
They're coming on dinghies on the River Thames. Let's not go there, buddy. Let's not go there.
Let's not go there, mate. But they're getting the ticket straight off.
We understand where you're coming from, mate. I go watch Welling United now instead. Non-league is so much better. Pay on the gate and can stand up freely. Yeah, I'll tell you what. I went to Dartford. Do you remember Dartford? We went to the Dartford game.
I've been there. We went to the game at Dartford, mate. Yeah, let's not talk about it. Dartford and Welling, they're rivals.
Isn't they? Yeah, but no,
I'm in the middle. I'm in the middle now. I'm in the middle between Welling and Dartford. So who should I go for?
We have a mate that lives in Chatham that goes to the Chatham games, Chatham home games. You know, but yeah, no, it is a better. It's better standard. Well, it's not on say it's better standard of football, but there's proper support there. You know.
Yeah.
Joke. Well, that's for a beer, mate. Come here for a beer. We'll have a chat about that. Maybe I'm wrong with my option, but if we got a bunch of North London lads, Essex, Kent, and all over the show, we would make the Emirates Zoo and win this league. I'm telling you, yeah, that is the thing, right? That is the thing, and we've had this. I'm
a London/Kent boy. Tony stayed in London, but yeah.
Yeah, do you know what? Sometimes, right, I live down the road from Millwall Football Club, right? And when I go there, right, I don't get to fill the whole stadium up, right, because they're absolute lunatics and they're nowhere near the away fans and that stuff, right? But the atmosphere is like you're comparing 20-odd thousand people to 60,000, and they're a lot louder. They always sing. They could be, and I was there. They lost 2-0, but still singing.
Tony, do you remember? Right, and the guys, this is God's honest. Me and Tony, when we first started going to the Emirates, because we could get tickets back then, and we used to go up a tier, right? And if Tony was a motor mouth at the football, right? But if he swore, he still is now, by the way. Yeah, he's got older and he's still a motor mouth. But we had people in the upper tier looking at us, like, and giving you evils. Or you sit, because they were sitting down. They wanted to sit down in the upper tier and just watch football. And you think to yourself, you're at a football match. I want to stand up, and I'm happy to stand up for 90+ minutes to watch a game of football. I do it when. And the great thing as well, Tone, I know you got it upper tier, haven't you, with the people at work, but my ticket is lower tier. We stand up all game, and it's a better atmosphere.
North Bank, upper and lower than that, people do stand a lot more.
Yeah. You have to get the air in your lungs and just watch a game of football. You know, come on.
North Bank lower is probably the best seat in the house, if I'm being honest, in terms of atmosphere. Even Clockhead now is because you've got the drummers and that. I don't know.
Yeah.
But, the atmosphere is a lot better than it was. But it's we could go on there and say, oh, what's he doing? He's got clown feet at the moment, isn't he? Yeah. So you can't beat the local and ordinary working class football fans. We make the atmosphere. We do, mate. We do,
mate. We do. We're not because me and Tony as well would tell. We can tell you countless stories where we'd meet at the stadium and we'd see all the toffs going into the club thingy.
Club level, mate.
Club level, and me and Tony go have a look at them. Now, Tony was in a suit, but Tony would be sitting like normal people. These guys, what are you going to watch the football? Or are you going to be just having the hospitality? You know.
Yeah,
you had the section, didn't you, at Highbury? But they've made it's all corporate and executive, and there's so much of it, and it's like get more proper fans in the bloody stadium.
Yeah. No, I've sat in the middle bit before.
My brother-in-law he was drinking.
Right. I wouldn't say that. I like being in amongst the supporters and having.
You know what? I love to be in amongst it, but there's. I would say I'd want to experience it, as opposed to especially what my brother-in-law was saying about all he had to like literally beers all round. If someone treated me, but football is to be together. You're all supporting one thing, bantering the opposition fans, dealing with the pelters when you can see the goal or do whatever. That's football. It's part and parcel. That's what it's all about.
Yeah, Chris, I was at the top of the stadium in 2017 FA Cup against Chelsea. The players looked like
Superior players, yeah.
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 And you paid 250 quid for that ticket. Yeah, honestly.
Oh, Jesus, mate.
I paid 100 quid for the Bayern Munich game when we got back 5-0, 5-1.
My brother-in-law done it. I got the Man City semi-final that year.
Yeah. When we was in the Europa League, didn't see these glory hunters for me coming out paying to see us on a Thursday with 10 to 15k in the stadium. Yeah, no.
Yeah, good point. Very good point.
And Joe, what I don't agree with, right? I had a mate got a season ticket because a lot of season ticket holders handed their tickets back, right?
Yeah.
And a load of people got the tickets. So then the year after got taken off of them. They went back to the people that went on breaks. It's so hard to get a season ticket. I didn't agree with that. I mean, if you give up your season ticket, you go up your season ticket. I'm like 30,000 on the waiting list to give you an idea of how bad it is. Gyökeres coming off, guys. Youngster's coming on. Who's that?
Yeah, that's eBay. They've just signed a contract to him. This kid, keep an eye on him, guys. He's thinking about is eBay? eBay, yeah, he's more likely pushing Eza. Yeah, he's pushing Eza out wide then. Taking Martinelli off.
When you get the result, it's a memory as well, mate.
What a ball by Giroud, by the way, for that second goal. Yeah. Brilliant. That got me off the feet because if you guys remember, that was the Mertesacker final. Mertesacker just didn't play all season, come in for that and just marshalled the defence. They got a goal and you're thinking, oh, here we go, extra time. And then we went straight up the other pitch and scored that goal.
Brilliant. We were both excited when Giroud went to Chelsea.
Yeah, listen, mate.
Might have been the good options, right? I know we had
Giroud was something different, mate. Giroud was something different. He was underrated. You know, we had to get rid of him. We had to sell someone, and he was the wrong one too.
Yeah, I know we had Lacazette as well, but I thought that could you imagine?
That's the problem. It's just the decisions, wasn't it? We've had a lot of decisions go against us. Giroud was Chris. You know. There's certain moments in games that you kind of thought to yourself, you know, this is a game for Giroud here. Underrated a lot.
Now, Gyökeres has come off, which is great because we kind of want him to start.
He needs to play against Leeds. He has to start.
My worry is of how the chances have lacked since Odegaard's come on.
That's it.
He's just played. I mean, I'm only catching up, right? But watch what he done. He literally got down the wing, Odegaard, and played a dead cross to no one.
He just seems whether it's like someone says it, the system or what, but he just seems like he's kind of dead and out of idea, dead for ideas. Sorry, guys, I mean that in all due respect. I mean dead. You know, in terms of the thought process. Yeah, look, no one's in there. Well, no one's in there, Odegaard. I'm catching up with your tone, so I'm with you.
Right. I paid for a season ticket wait on the season ticket later, but because I haven't renewed the red membership, they took me off the list. Yeah, that's how they get you, mate. That's how they get you. Great time to be there. Great cross just after they cross. Yeah, it was. I was buzzing.
Chris, as I said, mate, I thought. I mean, brilliant for yourself, mate. Because what it was that year, my brother-in-law could get tickets. I don't know if I think he was still going to the. I don't know if he still had his season ticket or something or other. But he could get. He was high on the list to get the ticket, and the deal was. He went, I've got to say, he said, look, I can get semi-final tickets, I can get final tickets if we get there. He said, but if we get there, I'm going to the final. He said, so you got a choice, mate. You won't get a final ticket if we get there. So I'd say go take the game. And yeah, it was, we had Petr Cech in goal, didn't we? But we 2-1 Man City. They went ahead, didn't they? And then we come back in, equalised, and then scored.
Yeah, Aguero went down the other end. I was at that game. I managed to get to that game. So Aguero went down the other end, didn't
I remember you was there, but you was with your mate, so you didn't want to talk to me. I remember,
normally
your own family.
Right. Sounds about right.
Yeah, didn't want to come talk to your own family. You know, your own cousin in the same stadium. That, guys, as well, is the first and only time I've been to the new Wembley. I didn't go to the old Wembley. I didn't get tickets to any of the finals, unfortunately. But
I've been to Wembley twice. I went to the Wigan game where we went through on penalties.
Yeah,
and then I went to the City game.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the thing that the last come out to say that you're right. The Arsenal supporters have come out of the woodwork now and can't get a ticket for love nor money because we're challenging for a title. It's nuts.
Brilliant, Chris. Yeah, but what a way! I mean, my same for my brother-in-law as well. And I was as much as you can't knock someone who's offered you to go to the semi-final, because in all due respect, it was his ticket, and he let me go to the semi-final, and he got. I was chuffed for him really, because at least he got to go, and we won that he see us lift the title. You know, the FA Cup. Sorry. Yeah. And another thing as well, being as old as we are, Chris, I love the FA Cup. I love it. It's one of my favourite competitions, you know.
Do you know what? Eze and Madueke have been absolutely shocking tonight. And it's absolutely it's worrying.
But, really. This is someone was saying about the argument. I mean, there's this guy on Twitter who's saying, "Oh, you know, we should have gone for Rafa Leao Rodrigo plus an Isaac, right? Isaac is 125 mil. They let him go for Liverpool, right? He's now injured. He's still going, but Isaac was 125 mil. What is Rodrigo going to be? 80, 90 million? So they're saying 200 million. They're saying, oh, you got for that. But we've got, in that sense, we've got someone to rest Saka with, whether he's been great or not. Yeah. You've got Eza, who he's won us the North London derby. Let's be real. And he has moments and he's struggling, but I still think you've got to keeper's a bit dodgy there. Yeah, you know, it's just a tough one. But I think to myself, but Isaac sort of he's going to get injuries, injury prone. When he's on top form, but you're going to lay 210 million on two players. Well, how much money have we spent for the squad that we've built? You know, that's a great ball, isn't it? Oh, what are we doing?
Yeah, he's not been great, has he, Madueke? And Eze's come off now, hasn't he?
No, Eze's on.
He's still on, yeah. That's the thing. Like, I thought he'd come off. That's how good he's been.
Yeah, no, I mean, you get it. It's frustrating. It is frustrating. It is frustrating with them, you know.
You're starting 11 for the Leeds preview, which is going to be tomorrow, guys. So tune in for that.
Cheers, Tom. Yeah, you're giving me less than 24 hours to come up with
that. Starting 11 is going to be interesting, because for me, Odegaard and Eze don't start in it. But he's got to start one of them. He'll probably go with Odegaard, but Odegaard's come on. And our attack.
Why couldn't you? Well, I mean, why couldn't you on this sense again? Unless he's still trying to wrap him up in cotton wool, why couldn't you do start the 10 and the 9 that started tonight? Why can't you put Havertz behind him? Even if it's for 50, 60 minutes, and you know.
If we blow Leeds away in the first half, then who cares? Do you know what I mean? Who cares? You can put Odegaard on to shore the game up and manage the game, because he's good at managing games. He just isn't good at attacking them for some reason. He's not good at finding them pockets. Retrospect, I think Taz Mitty do well in the Prem.
You can't argue with that, mate. I mean, that's it, mate. One thing I will say, but I don't think he was platformed in the right team. I'd say Højlund, but Højlund was harshly sort of, you know, he's a young lad as well, so he needed time to grow. Man United, the way they are, you know, but their fans are thinking, because Michael Carrick's here, that they're having a second coming and got a title challenge on. They're more than likely draw or lose to Fulham. So,
that's unlucky. That Abraham would have been his first goal at senior level. It was quite. Oh, that's not Abraham.
Who is it? Is it? Thanks to go.
Bradley Joseph, I think he said. I see.
I apologise, guys. I thought it was 81. I thought it was Ibra, but yeah, sorry if it's not.
I was relying on your information there, dude.
Where's he playing in then?
I'm going to quick look. Who put him
on? Sorry, got Bailey Joseph. Jesus Christ. Well, guys, listen to that. I mean, okay, Bailey Joseph. Guys, I apologise for that. There's people on X and Twitter, or whatever you want to call it, was telling me about, I think he's going to come on. So I apologise in advance for that one. That's my bad. But look out for him. This kiddie, I've not heard a lot about. So, you know, maybe it's a good opportunity. He's found it, you know. Give the kids as many kids as you can. Salmon as well. Maybe Salmon should have come on time.
I just don't know what's going on with Odegaard. I really don't. I mean,
Yeah,
Eze's not done much tonight as well. Oh, go on. Oh, you missed that, Jesus. How have you missed that? Come on. Mr. Good touches and Mr. Busy without doing anything need to be both bench start Havertz. From what I've seen tonight,
a jazz for tune into me 11, mate. I've already made my decision, bud. I got a spoiler alert.
What, Martinelli up front, yeah?
What are you doing with that, Jesus? My word.
He's got to bury that, hasn't he?
You have got to bury that, mate. Oh, dear. Yeah. What I want to say to you lads as well, as much as they're trying to get him back into the game, I think there's a reason why he's taken Calafieu and Havertz off.
Hopefully, I think the Havertz and Gyökeres look really good. Actually, I'm gonna lie, I was quite.
I just said I can't on tonight times. Yeah, yes, and I can't on tonight's performance, mate. I can't even. I mean, and I've loved Eze the player at Crystal Palace, and I've loved him in certain moments for us, but he's not done it enough. And then it's like his confidence, him and Noni's confidence, because since he's dropped him, has been shot. And it's like, where's your attitude? Where's your let me go at it sort of thing? Yeah, but this, I don't know what's happened in between or behind the scenes, guys, but yeah, them two have kind of needed to be a game where we were smashing these 6-1, but yeah.
I know the spoiler already. Eze, the best position in the bench. Odegaard is also in Eze's best position in the bench. Moreno in number 10. Here we go.
To be fair, mate, I've been thinking about Moreno, to be fair.
Go on. Finish that. Yes. 4-1.
Get in there, Eze.
Jesus.
Ah, mate. Oh,
Jesus. Good finish. Good control and finish.
Let's have a look.
Bread and butter finish, really.
No, mate. But listen, I know people are saying about Moreno, but he comes up trumps, especially in some difficult games, mate. Look what he did against Man United.
Yeah, good finish, mate.
That's a good goal. No, good. Great goal, matey. Well done.
Yeah, no, he's good at that. He is good at that. The composure.
Yeah.
It's a dead game, innit? It's just one of them games where if I weren't doing the watch long, I'd probably be falling asleep right now on the sofa while it's on the TV. I'm being completely honest. It's just one of them. All right, who's he bringing on now? This your guy, mate? Is it Ibrahim?
If it's Ibrahim, this would be it now. I'll see. I might be corrected now. I don't know who he's going to take off.
He's taking off Norgard. Here you go. Ibrahim coming on. Or Ibrahim, sorry. I'll get it right in a minute.
Ibrahim, yeah. I for Ibrahim, yeah. Offside, isn't it? It's given offside. Or is it?
The goal, mate, it's 4-1 on the scoreboard.
I'll let him off. Whatever, Tone. I ain't got as good a connection as you, mate. Jesus Christ.
88 minutes, guys, if you're following along. I don't know where Wayne is. It's probably on the 60th minute.
I'm on the 88th minute, you cheeky sod.
All those youngsters, bar two, wasn't going to come on as they haven't looked great for reserves, and two of them are goalkeepers in Setford and Porter. Yeah. Would you want Alvarez or that Brazilian Edric at Arsenal?
Hendrick at Arsenal. Hendrick.
I'll push that back to you, mate. I've come out and said on a few streams with Wayne, and I've had a few debates with people that are watching, right? I don't think good strikers are going to come to the Premier League anymore, because I don't think that they get the space they do in Europe. Look at Gyökeres, look at Sesko. All right, he won't blow up trees, but there's go on, finish that. Oh, I don't know. My worry would be, would he do a job in this system? Right, Alvarez is a good player, by the way, and he's got a lot of qualities. I look at strikers now and go, are they wasted on Arteta? Because he's not good with strikers. So yeah, I would want him.
In certain things, though, time to interject there, mate.
Reservations on that, though. To be fair, Eze and Madueke have all been shocking all season now, mate. They haven't.
Yeah, listen, it's this bit. Yeah, mate, it's just a handful of games, really. Alvarez is your direct replacement if you're looking to for Jesus in the times of striking.
Oh yeah, he offers something a little bit different than Gyökeres. He's a bit more. He's a bit more technical than Jesus. He's always just as technical as Jesus. So he is that direct replacement for Jesus in that area. But it will just it's going to cost us 60, 70 million, Wayne. I just think, is it worth spending that money?
It depends. It depends on the players you bring in.
I don't know. Go on, shoot Odegaard. That's unlucky. Oh, please, Eze has not been shocking. Have you seen his touches? Could never.
Exactly. His touches have been out of this world, haven't they, Tom?
Yeah, well, he's been counting the pounds, mate, when he's been touching the ball. The systems aren't built for strikers nowadays, are they? That's my opinion, by the way. That's not. I'm not claiming to be a tactician, but
look at it as well. For how long? Look at when we lost Havertz. He looked for the only profile in the team that could play Havertz's role was Moreno. So listen, it's such a tough one.
I'll say this point. I know biggest. I know the guy's the biggest, but imagine Prime RVP right now. Yeah, he would do well in the squad. He would do well in the squad.
You wouldn't have seen it.
What is Madueke? Madueke needs to get off the pitch. I'm glad there's only 3 minutes added on, because that was absolutely shocking.
I'll catch up with you in a sec.
He has literally probably hit some poor old woman in the upper stand with that shot.
Yeah,
probably eating a bloody £8 hot dog, and she's been absolutely ruined there.
Yeah,
by that shot.
Yeah, I said prior to it, I think that Havertz could have that Van Persie-like role behind the support striker, and then I did get quite a few pelters at work when some of the work colleagues saw it. But
we see
what mate, Werco.
Yeah, do you know what I mean? That.
Oh, that is just wow. Yeah. To be fair, mate. To be fair, if the Emirates pitch wasn't that fucking nice, I'd tell someone to dig it up and put Madueke in it.
Alvarez
is ridiculous.
Reason like Havertz and Moreno here, physical and hold up ball well. Yeah, he would be. Yeah, I see what you mean. Again, it's the technical ability that we would want from him. The love between Eze and Odegaard needs to be studied. Players usually fight for their position. They are performing, so the other can start. Yeah,
there's some nice touches there from him, and an Odegaard can't do fuck all with it. My friend, sorry guys, but you're playing inferior opposition, and your number 10's
out for a goal kick, trying to beat the fullback. Yeah, no, he does, mate.
He does, Chris. He does, mate.
He is playing rugby. Yeah,
but this number 72, as I say, this Ibrahim, keep an eye on him, mate. He looks like he's playing at the base of the midfield.
Oh, bloody hell, just scored. Or Matty's just scored. I missed that. 3-2. What the fuck? Ricardinho. They're pulling out the Brazilians, didn't they?
We got to change the score. It was offside, wasn't it? So Jesus' goal didn't count.
It was offside, yeah.
I told you.
I'm slacking tonight. 3-2.
Jesus Christ. Kepa, you've let 2 goals in.
That's TNT delaying with their scorecard, to be fair. That's not my fault.
What are you doing, Kepa? What are you doing?
He's been scarily. I wouldn't play him against Chelsea in the semi-final. Do you know that? He's been suspect.
What is he doing now?
Oh, he's had all the time in the world to head of that. That is the game's
you got already. It's finished. Edit your thing, Tone. You're a little behind here, mate. The professionalism from yourself is an absolute joke. You're giving good touches, man of the match, aren't you? That's what you're doing.
I'm putting my feet up tonight because it was a bloody dead game. But 3-2, they'll be happy with that. What are we doing, guys? For full-time guys. Jesus, what the hell are we doing? I'm worried, mate. I mean, we're doing the preview for the Leeds game tomorrow, but I'm dead. I'm a little bit worried. I know we've made a lot of changes tonight, but my God, that wasn't good.
Listen, as I say, another Arsenal fan who I follow in here said Arteta wants to win the league. The formula is Havertz and Gyökeres up top. There you go, boys. So you don't need a spoiler because tune in tomorrow, mate. You'll know what's coming in the starting 11, guys. I'm sorry, but I've chosen.
Whether he goes with it or not, that's another thing, right?
He has to, Tone. You have to be brave.
His captain is but again, Odegaard come on and He didn't show up. We looked actually
Again,
a
a
lot more
Jazz.
nervous.
Listen, you can't argue. Again, listen, we can't say nothing with Eza. Madueke as a backup right wing has been poor, right? And Erdegaard come on, and Gyökeres look isolated again. The only against teams like Leeds United will be open. You can do it. You know, I'd even say as well, give it 45 to 60 minutes, and if we're at a certain point. But it just seems none of them. Like, I just don't know. I can't stick up for Eza Jazva. I know he's not your favourite and he's mine, but I can't stick up with him. But you know.
Anyway, 3-2. Talk about winning the treble. look. I know we've been taking the piss tonight, but it's been a chilled one.
Listen. That's just one of them. Just that it's the last minute. You've made a lot of changes to the team. You know, so that goal's just some stuff happening. We haven't got nothing to worry about. We're guaranteed now, guys, to have. I think what it is, you get. Just listen to this as a funny stat, because Tony's normally the stat man, guys. We will order the run into if you run into the final, but you will get the second leg all the way now to the final. The second leg will be played at home, every single one. And if you get to the final, because I'm assuming we're going to finish top, I believe. Hopefully we shouldn't. I think we should finish top. If you finish dead first, you will get the home dressing room in the final. There's a stat for you.
That's a good stat, to be fair. Hopefully it makes a difference. Let's have a look at the old table, the Champions League table, if we can get it up.
Ricardinho.
Yeah, what a name, Ricardinho.
What a name, Retro, eh? What a name.
Also, it looks like Jesus is doing the broadcasting for TNT Sports 7, doesn't it? It's like Jesus the geezer.
Oh, dear. See, that's the difference here, guys. You're moaning. That's the difference between Havertz and Jesus. Havertz could stay on side for that first goal. But Gyökeres' goal, sorry. Martinelli, because he nicked it off of Gyökeres. Think of it this way, though. He touched it into the net. That was Gyökeres' goal, and Martinelli's kicked it in. So Martinelli's nicked that goal. Gyökeres could have got 2 tonight, boys, and we would have been happy with that, wouldn't we?
Yeah, look, we finished top, guys. We're 21 points.
Yeah.
Bayern Munich finished on 8. I think
24, mate. 24 points. Get it. Come on.
24. Things aren't updated, is it? I think Bayern Munich lost tonight. The tables will be updated. Yeah, they should be up.
Yeah, so that's what will happen. But we are, because the top 2 will get home legs all throughout now. So that's the priority right now. Next one, we can have a bit of a rest, come back, and see what we got.
I've never known Arsenal to get so many brilliant results, be at the top of all competitions, but still feel so unsure but critical about a proper weird situation. No, it is. It is weird.
No, it is, mate. I mean, listen, we've got there by hook or by crook. But one thing as well, guys, and this is where Tony asked the question, am I worried? On the preview, and I said no, because when when I said on the stream as well, when we lost to Fulham in the 23-24, which was actually a title challenge, apparently, according to rival fans, maybe like Liverpool fans and whatever, because they got nothing to cheer really, if they bar being in the Champions League, and they're still in the FA Cup, but their team's been a bit pony, haven't they? They've not really been great defenders of winning the league. They said that. They said, but I'm going to think what my bloody words were. They were saying about we bottled it. Sorry, guys. We didn't bottle it last year. We were nowhere near. We weren't even title challengers, in my opinion, because we were just poor. We were really poor in the league. But, he come up with a plan in the 23-24 season, and we were, 1 or 2 points, wasn't it? Because we had to rely on West Ham. Yeah. Well, it's also the time when Son ran through, could have drew the game, and you had bald-headed Guardiola, the twat, falling on the ground, going like that, and he missed it, didn't he? Fluffed his lines, Son. It was that one. Kept hoping for Man City to slip up, but he had a formula, Tone, after that Fulham game. He had a formula, and I'm pretty sure he will find another formula. We've kind of been playing away. That some games have been good, some games, against Chelsea, I thought we were good. We were just poor defensively. I think, I know it's harsh on Kepa, but I thought Kepa's just very weak in the air, and he could. David Raya claims that, and what's his name, silly blonde-haired twat, doesn't put that ball in the back of the net, and we don't struggle to clear it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
Defensively, at the moment, though, as a Jasper said, that's the worry, I would say.
Yeah,
The
we are
defending
kicking
hasn't
goals,
been
aren't
as
we?
solid. Against United, that was piss poor,
Yeah.
you know. So
He's
that's
got
the
to,
only worry.
he's got to make some changes against Leeds. Just, yeah,
It has to be. It has to look
Bad
it, and he has to make the
performance.
point. But I can't see him. But I just, yeah, I just don't think. I don't think Ødegaard. To be fair, I can't even have it. Eze starting. Sorry, I can't have it. You know, you can also argue as well. I mean, it's good that Saka's not come on. Good that Supermendy's not come on, because they shouldn't have come on at all. But he's given players minutes that are struggling, and they've not done anything, Tone.
Yeah, no, it was heartbreaking, mate. Finishing 2 points from City, that was annoying last season.
Oh, mate, honestly, I was just it's such a damn it just finished, isn't it?
We can't let it. I think this is where the PTSD kicks in this season. We don't want it to be in anyone else's hands but our own, right? And I think that's where we got frustrated because we were still 4 points clear, but we could have been 9 points clear.
But I mean, again, Tony, we're Arsenal. We're Arsenal Football Club. We don't do things easy. But in previous title wins, we've never done it easy. And the Invincible as well. Someone made a very good point and said in the Invincibles we went 3 games. Now obviously we're not going to be invincible, by the way, guys. I'm just clarifying that. Obviously we all know. But when we went invincible, we had like 3 draws in a row. We were 0-0 when we should have beat Fulham. Van der Sar absolutely pulled off he was absolute worldie at Highbury. And we had I think it's a run of results where we drew 3 games straight. You got Man United on your tail. We've got Ferguson knows how to chase it. We also had Liverpool, didn't we, as well in that game? You had that day. Sorry,
Yeah.
So listen, you're gonna have it. It's always going to do this, but it's vital. It's vitally important, and it's not And like you're saying, it is weird. It is weird when you look at it when you're finding criticism. The problem is that PTSD is so strong, Tone. That you want it to be. Listen, the dream scenario would be we're 11 to 13 points clear, which if you look at results, we could have been if we'd won our games.
Yeah.
In regards to Man City, but you could look at it now that maybe but I still think I think Man City will drop points. This Man City team, they haven't got a Kevin De Bruyne. They had Julian Alvarez. As much as he had looked weak, he would pop up with goals for them. Jack Grealish, when they done, did they do the treble or the quadruple? Do you remember? What is it? Was it 3 or when did they win?
Yeah, it's treble,
the treble, right? They won the treble. Jack Grealish all of a sudden from January onwards started playing out of his skin, and players were just turning up for Pep. He's got a new set of players, right? And other than, let's say, a Haaland, you got Rodri, but Rodri at the moment is not looking like the same player that he was, and he hasn't. There's not players around him. You got Bernardo Silva, but he's getting older. I don't believe these players have got that level to carry it on, but it's up to us to we have the ascendancy, we have the advantage of 4 points. It was 7, but we have 4 points. It's still an advantage. We have to keep that time.
So a very interesting point, Retro. Arsenal, Tottenham, Chelsea, and City all finished in top 8, which means we could still draw PSG, Real, Inter, Juve in the next round. This CLL format is terrible compared to it is. I don't think finishing top is an advantage anymore.
Yeah, bear with me, Tone. I'll just be back, matey. I'm just going to change over devices. I'll be back with you. I'll be back with you guys just to close the game off, close the thing off. Bear with me, guys. See you in a bit.
To be taken seriously again, one day title success would make every other football fan opinion irrelevant. It would, mate. It would give them no argument against us. We have all these. I think the Champions League would be a good thing as well, because how many clubs sing to us you'd never sing Champions of Europe, you'd never sing that. That's a hurtful one, because we're a big club. We need to get a few ducks off our back, and I think we've got the squad to do it. I fancy us to go to do another go through the Champions League, but we need to obviously get some form back in the Premier League, because if we're not careful, we're going to be 1 point behind City. The beauty of this weekend, it could turn on its head again. We could be sitting there 7 points clear. Tottenham beat City, but don't forget we're playing before City this weekend, right? So the pressure will be on City. We just got to do our job. We've been getting little taken for a joke far too long. We've suffered, and the whole bridesmaid thing that comes out. They started coming out last weekend. I was I'm in a football chat and there's loads of United supporters in there, and they literally pelted it with, bottle jobs and all that sort of stuff. Oh, no worries, mate. It's probably my reading. I can't read for some reason tonight. Yeah, no, you're good, mate. You're good. Yeah, well, WhatsApp does. When you typing on your phone, it does. It's got its mind of its own. But yeah, no. Yeah, I think that it's stressful times to be an Arsenal supporter. This is the business end of the season now, and we've really got to start putting points on the board. I think a way to Leeds is where we do it. But if we don't. I dread to think that if we don't pick points up against Leeds, because that'll put Man City. There's a good thing and a bad thing, right? To the weekend coming up, we have to do our job. If we don't do our job, then City are going to be pumped up when they go and play Tottenham, right? If we do our job, then the pressure's on them. We want them to go into that game not all pumped up because we've dropped points. And them thinking that we could go 1 point behind them if we win, and that would be hell for us, because I generally think that if City go above us, I don't think we're catching them.
No, I mean, there's a lot. I get myself, CJ. I get what you're saying, matey. But the one thing I want to know, and it's what I'm quite curious about, is listen. I don't believe they're the same team, but as you say, I mean, if Liverpool get Xabi Alonso, they could make it an interesting one. If Man United. Yep. They haven't got a coach who's playing free at the back. He was an idiot anyway, because you don't come to the Premier League and play like that, mate. This is the Premier League. You've got a higher level. He wasn't the coach.
Do you not think Arteta has similar traits to Amorim in terms of how stubborn he can be in terms of his play? Yes, it's worked. No, what I'm saying in terms of the characteristics, right? In terms of I'm playing a certain way and I'm not changing it, right? I think Arteta has very similar traits in that. Obviously, he's a better manager by miles than Emery, right? He's done a good job, but is he not getting a little bit sussed out in the Premier League? Because I think the way the Premier League's going, you got to look at Wenger, right? He was there for 20 years, right? The last 5 years was his worst 5 years as an Arsenal manager, and it was all because football was changing and going in a different direction, and he couldn't keep up. It's a bit like. The best comparison to football moment, it's like technology. It's constantly changing every day. Every season, you're getting different managers. This is what happens when you bring managers in from all around Europe. They come in with different tactics, right, and different ideas. And look at Guardiola. He revolutionized the Premier League. He changed the Premier League to the point where that number 10 floating nines. That was all stuff that he brought in. Before he come in, there was more 4-4-2s floating around. Like what team now do you see playing a 4-4-2?
Yeah, I mean, in all due respect to, I mean, let's say, but he's revolutionised it with a team that shouldn't even be there because they've been cheating time. But he's an elite coach when he's got the money to do that, and he's had an oil state to back him. He went to Bayern Munich, the richest team in the world. Sorry, guys. Take it back. I've not even been drinking. I promise you guys. This is lemonade. I apologise. In Germany, right? They're financially back. They can buy. You remember when Dortmund had Hummels, and I think he went and buy and just went, oh, we'll have him. He's good. They just buy any. They had the money, but then he's gone back to Dortmund and he's seen his career out, retired. I think now. He everywhere he's gone, Barcelona as well. He's had a couple of absolutely the academy products has been built up like the Iniestas, the Messis. But they were established when he started, by Rijkaard. But he come in there and he went, oh, I want Eto'o, I want Henry, I want this, I want that. He got them. Every club, Pep Guardiola has managed, Tone. And sorry, I've gone off on a tangent. I apologise, dude. But I get what you're saying in terms of his footballing thing. But he's always been backed, And what I'm saying as well as a manager like Arteta, with even Wenger to an extent, yeah. Pep Guardiola has been able to implement his tactical nous because he's been financially backed every single season. He's now at the end, what looks like the end. Who knows what's going to happen with his 130? Have they got away with it? Have they not? What's happened, Tone? Lost the centre half, bring in Mark Gahey. He's one of the better centre halves in the Premier League. We need another player. We're struggling. All right, I'll tell you what we'll do. Let's bring in the most informed left winger in the Premier League. he gets what he wants, and because he's financially backed, it's like playing Football Manager, Tone. Me and you, you know, it's an interactive game, guys. Bear with me, but what I'm saying is he has been financially backed. A manager like Arteta wasn't. He was backed, but not financially backed. It was, oh, come in, do what you can do. People are like, oh, look, he's finishing 8th. He got, how did he, you know, he's won an FA Cup, but we're finishing 8th. Is he good enough? Get rid of him. You know, he was a young, raw manager. When Pep Guardiola started, Barcelona, they had a fantastic academy with some fantastic players, but he got money chucked at him, and he's had it every time. So managers need, yeah, exactly.
Yeah, he said, I'm sorry, Arsenal was playing 4-3-3 badly with false nines, target forwards, injury, Bentner, Chamak. Pep wins because he spends 200 to 500 million every season. This
is it.
Yeah.
Arsene Wenger had a 4-3-3 with some players that weren't fantastic. He had to rely on Jack Wilshere before he got injured. Jack Wilshere was going to be a phenomenal player, by the way. But he had he could have Fabregas, he could have had Fabregas and Wilshere. And if he had the right sitting midfielder, it would have been phenomenal. We had Santi Cazorla coming. He could identify players, but he didn't have unlimited funds, Tone. And what I'm saying, I know what you're saying, but what's what I want to say to you as well is that managers in this game now, you know, Pep Guardiola is the most financially backed manager in the history of the game. Jose Mourinho as well, by the way, guys, he was the same.
Yeah,
now, he is a negative. He's a negative tactician, Bones. He went into that Chelsea team that were, you know, let's be fair. When they came in, there was no financial thing. There was no legal thing. They could do whatever they wanted. They got away with it. What Man City have got away with and the charges, Chelsea got away with it. They were buying players after players, and they weren't bringing in the revenue that could allow them to buy them players. That was out of Abramovich. It was checkbook manager, boom, and that was it. And Mourinho was the same. He bought his style of football, yes, same as Pep, yes, but financially backed. Arsenal is a football club that has not been financially backed. The Cronkies have restructured how this club is run, Bones. So managers has come in. Arsene Wenger, like, was told, you ain't got anyone. You're playing, you know, you're going to have to deal with Nicholas Bentner. You're going to have, you're going to have Francesco Lupoli from the youth, if you remember them, that kind of player tone, you know. Marouane Chamakh on a free. Yaya Sanogo on a free. Do you remember that, what's his name, that Portuguese midfielder that come for a year? And we signed him on a free, and he went back again. You know,
come on, mate. Ask away.
Listen, keep going. I've been waffling, but yeah, it does. You know,
we'll do 3 more minutes, gents, and then we'll pack it. We'll pack it in. We've got to be on now tomorrow.
Early one, but Tone, honestly, mate, he has been fun. He's been back to the hilt, and managers do struggle now because, you know, they're financially back. He's got what it is with him. He has got the tactical now. So don't get me wrong, but I would like to see Pep Guardiola keep West Ham up, for argument's sake, with 50 million in the bank, and you can't spend any more. You know, very good debate, but this is the Gooner booth. But I knew, you know, it's all swings and roundabouts.
I know. So it's the debate that winds you up.
Dude. Yeah.
Weighing predictions for RO16.
Round of 16. Now, what for Champions League?
Oh, sorry, mate. Yeah, I'm not with it tonight. I bet we end up getting something like Inter or Juventus. I bet
I don't think we should. It depends, obviously, mate. Bear with me, Charles. That could be one for another stream when we find out who we play. I'm hoping we don't get a tough one, really, guys, because as I said earlier, we should have a kind of favourable one. You know, so yeah, let's see. You know, let's see what we can do. Bodo's glimpse. Are they anywhere near? That'd be a nice one. Can they qualify?
They've not done too bad. They look like they're doing all right. If Arteta doesn't get us a trophy this season, what's your thoughts on next year? We had this debate earlier, didn't we? Don't upset Wayne again, mate. Bloody hell.
I'm trying to. Me and Tony are going out because we've been working. Well, Tony's been working hard on the side of it. I'm a superstar with the channel, like Tony knows, but he's the technical side. I'm joking, but we'll have a nice debate over Chinese, me and Tone, on Friday. But listen, we did answer earlier. It's as I say, if this is hypothetically speaking, but myself, I can call you mystical then, mate. I'm sorry, I'm misreading stuff. I'm getting tired, mate. You have to forgive me. Listen, it's a great debate, Tone. It is a great
No,
debate.
well,
The fact is, it's finishing, isn't it? You know
the
what it is. You know, he's talking about the starters and the finishers, Tone, in a game of football, and he's mentioned it in his press conference tones and how he plays. He needs to be the finisher now in his own
yeah,
team. He needs to work out how he gets this team with what he's got. You know, he's also got a major problem right now. And sorry, Tone, please, this is Tone. I'm going to pass it to your fault, dude. But like you've said, and like we've said all stream, we've got a problem now, Tone, because you've got, say, like Martinelli. Martinelli's been okay, but Martinelli didn't really set the world ultimately alight tonight. Neither did Madueke, neither did Eza. Then Erdegaard comes on, he looks and Gyökeres looks lost. You will now have to. He's got to figure out how to get these players, whoever's a starter, whoever's a finisher, to get these guys playing at that level. Eza can do it. Noni, at the moment, I think he has moments, but he's had a couple of bozo moments tonight. It's crazy, Tone. The manager has to work out how to get the best out of these 5 players that are not firing. You know, and like you said, Tone, do Eza or Erdegaard start on Saturday?
well, they've
Join the
not done
channel
enough
tomorrow,
tonight.
guys.
Yeah,
But
well,
that's a tough question. But I know what you're saying. But
look,
what my point was, Tone, I believe we will win title myself. I do
yeah,
believe
but
we will win a
my
trophy.
my closing statement on that would probably be, 'cause we'll wrap it up, mate. But
Yeah, mate, you go for it,
the
Bone.
conversation, right? Even if we're top of the league and we're 4 points clear, the conversation's still going to be had in March. We're still going to start going, if he doesn't get over, because he hasn't got over the line in the last 2 years. Everyone's like, if he doesn't do it again, then do we need to have a discussion? And it's an uncomfortable discussion as well. But I think people are still going to want to have it at that point. Some supporters don't want to even entertain that discussion, but I think that 6 years, and then the problem that you got, right? Is it worth restarting right now? That's
It's
the question
Tone.
you got to ask as
The
well.
question you have to. This is it, Tone. Listen, myself. I mean, we're going to close it down. I'll tell you what we'll
Yeah,
do, because we'll have a bit of time tomorrow. Can we hold this question and have a bit? We'll have me and
yeah,
Tone, and I'm going to allow Tony to start his opinion. But what we'll do, because we need to close off with obviously all of us watching, and me and Tony ourselves have got work. We will answer that question. Please join in
unfortunately.
tomorrow
Yeah,
and we'll go a bit more into it, because obviously I could go on for 10, 20 minutes and so could Tony.
yeah.
So we'll answer that tomorrow in a more in-depth discussion, and we will talk it, because it's one of them. It's a key talking point in terms of this. Still a lot of 4 months to go of the season, Bones. So let's see. But guys, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for sticking with us for technical issues, and I apologise on my behalf to you, Tone. That laptop, mate. It's just I can't use it again. Well, if TNT Sports 7 comes up in another Champions League game, Tone, I won't be able to join the stream, mate.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't know there
That's
was
a bit of a
I
tough
didn't know
one
there
for
was
me
a
today.
TNT Sports number 7. To be fair, that was interesting. But
Yeah.
yeah, look, cool. We'll leave it there, guys. Look, if you haven't liked the video, please like it. It helps the channel a lot, and subscribe. Thank you for all your comments and getting involved. Join us tomorrow around 8 o'clock, where we'll go through predicted 11. We'll discuss the game, how important it is, who plays as well, because at the moment no one's setting the world alight, and we've seen a good connection, Havertz and Gyökeres. There's something to discuss there. But yeah, look, wishing you all a lovely evening, and we'll see you all tomorrow. Take care.
Come join us. Thanks again, guys.